Welcome to the show where we make fun of Islam and their Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, their stupid dawah, and go through some tourism in the Islamic countries and see if it's a nice place to visit. So today I'm gonna view some Iqra, some dawah, and some tourism. Waiting on Amazigh and Jane Dukes. You're supposed to join. There's Jane right now. Hey, what's up? Hello?
Hey, sorry. I had my other thing open. Oh my gosh, I was dying laughing at your intro. That was so good.
Yeah, yeah, that's a good one.
Oh, that was genius.
Yeah. Yes. So I was debating in Clubhouse today. Haven't done that in a while, and you were surprised that I didn't want to debate the Muslim, and the Muslims Muslim was dying to debate me. It was funny.
Yeah,
I'm just saying that it, to me it's I don't know. I was going on with him for 1 hour and it was going nowhere. It's just tedious.
yeah.
It's,
You usually have no problem getting rid of the Muslims. This one just wanted to
well, I didn't
want to
curse
hear that.
Muhammad. I didn't curse Muhammad. That's why.
Yeah, yeah. You did good today. I'm proud of you.
No, don't say that. I rather curse the Muslims than not curse them and have tedious debates going nowhere.
It was a good
But
room.
that's just me. But interesting enough how he said that, because I asked, how do I know Islam is true? So he gave two premises. The scientific one was absolute bullshit, and then the he said it wasn't moral, but it was a moral. The moral one where he said that it's okay to beat your wife and it's okay to kill apostates. Yeah, amazing, amazing logic. So we're just waiting for Amazigh. I'm gonna start with. You want to start with Iqra?
Yes,
It seems like everybody's craving Iqra.
I've learned a lot from Iqra.
Yes, of course, they're very insightful. They're giving good dawah.
Even though the
they haven't really produced anything new.
oh dang.
Yeah, last one was the one month ago that we watched, but they
Sometimes it
have a
takes
lot of
Sometimes
old
it takes
stuff.
them up to 6 months to produce something, remember, so you gotta give them a break.
Yeah, yeah, that's true. That's true. Yeah, takes time to compile a lot of nonsense. All right, so mm, let's see something we haven't. The people of the cave. You want to see that?
It's up to you. It's your show.
Yeah, I think this one it comes up a lot. People of the
Yeah,
cave.
unfortunately, I'm not really familiar with the apocrypha story about that one, so,
Hmm. Thought you would, but
yeah, I
um,
can research it and then double back. I don't know.
how about they had let's see,
Did they have one on poisoning the prophet? Is that what I saw?
what? Oh yeah, yeah, they had one.
Nice.
But how about the Muslim heroes and inventors or Black
Oh,
Muslim history?
oh, for God's sakes.
Let's see
It's
Black
it's
Muslim
all like
history.
diverse. Let's go.
Wait, wait, no, let's see. Black Muslim heroes. Yes, this is the one. First martyr of Battle of Badr. Oh, oh no, she's not here yet. Where's Amazigh? Hmm. All right. Well, let's start with the first martyr.
Sumaya bint Khayyat, the first martyr. Long ago, in the eastern part of Africa, in Abyssinia or the Ethiopian Empire, around the year of 550, a baby girl named Sumaya Radindala was born. But at that
Wait, wait,
time,
wait, wait, wait,
people
wait,
didn't.
wait. She was born with a hijab. This is how she was.
Their face blurred. She's not a prophetess. Like what?
Why was she born with a hijab? Here's a mazikh.
That is
Alhamdulillah, we are blessed. How are you?
Hi guys. Sorry I didn't have the link on time.
That's all right. Amazik, can I ask you, when you were born, were you born with a hijab?
Of course.
This
Actually,
guy.
actually,
Sorry, go ahead.
that's not far from reality
You're
because
breaking up.
my father
I don't
was
know if the connection something wrong with it.
so extremist. So said that I would. Can you hear me?
oh dang, she's cutting too.
Yeah,
No,
we're
it's
cutting out.
broken.
Can you repeat? All right, just get hold on 1 second. This guy always comes and just says the stupidest things. Good Hindu, Christian, Muslims go to heaven. Read 262. Last time you came up here, Saeed, right? We went through the in the Quran age of marriage 18 years, not 6 C4. We went. Oh wait. Did you change that?
This
No,
guy's
no. It was
around. I've seen him on other channels.
no. It was for. What was the last? What is it? Yeah, it was 462. No. It was 46 as well last time. But yeah, he says the stupidest things ever, and every time like he just comes with stupid arguments. So I'm gonna ignore him for now. Good Hindu, Christian, Muslim, yeah, whatever. We have more we have more important things to discuss. So I'm gonna see if you were born with a burqa, please tell us.
Not really. Can you hear me?
Yes, go ahead.
Yes. So my father was so Muslim, and it was like following Saudi Arabia Wahhabism at that time, that people said that I would wear the hijab at 3 years old, which didn't happen, but yeah,
Uh,
almost.
uh, Another question: were you blurred?
No.
And by the way, this is 550. Like it was before Muhammad, so why was she in a burqa?
I, I guess even they find babies sexy and they don't want to, see her aura,
Hmm,
however you
Yeah,
say it.
Aura.
Oh God, that's sad.
disgusting. Yeah, well, that's Islam for you.
Yeah.
All right, so let's see.
Radindala was born. But at
Ratan
that
Tala.
time, people didn't want baby girls. So it was an evil tradition to bury them alive in the ground. However,
You know,
Allah subhanahu.
is the Jane? You've done a lot of research about the history of Islam. Is this really true?
In Abyssinia, I've never heard this. I thought Abyssinia was Christian.
Right. Well,
I'm,
that's
I'm
true.
confused.
But even in Arabia, was this true?
And I don't think so. I don't think there's any evidence of it. I mean, I'm
Yeah.
sure it may have happened here or there, but like as a tradition, I don't think so.
Yeah. You want to say something, Amazi?
No, just agreeing with Jane because it's they never found something in the how to say archaeological works. So
Yeah.
Allah's blessings, baby Sumaya was saved. But her life was hard. She became a slave in Mecca just like many other people from Abyssinia. She was a slave to the powerful Banu Makhzum clan or family. Being a slave girl for a powerful family in a big city was very hard. But that was also how she met her husband, Yasir. Yasir was from Yemen, and he wasn't even supposed to be in Mecca. He only came to find his missing brother. But he could not find him, and because he was poor, he decided to stay and become a servant for the same Banu Makhzum family. Soon, Sumaya and Yasir got married and later had three children. They were Ammar, Huraith, and Abdullah. Their entire family was poor, and becoming slaves was the only way to get a little bit of protection and food so that they could survive. But everything changed as soon as Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala revealed the message of Islam to Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Soon after the Prophet started spreading the words of Allah, Sumayya radhiyallahu was so touched that she became a Muslim right away. She was
Alhamdulillah.
known as the seventh person to publicly say that she was a Muslim.
The
Her
seventh
son,
person. Yeah, I don't know if this is true or not because I don't remember reading about this, but maybe. Uh, I don't know. You
Well,
guys know?
Muslim or not, she wouldn't have been allowed to wear hijab if she's a slave, right?
Very
Exactly.
true. Very true.
And why did she name her son Abdullah if it was before Islam?
Also very true. Yeah. Yeah. Sometimes when it says that women are deficient in mind, you guys show that Islam is false. Good point. Wasn't even thinking about that. I was just blown away with the graphics and the blurring and the story. Well, yeah, yeah, good points. All right, let's continue.
Mar and her husband Yasir also became Muslims as well. For the first 3 years in Mecca, the Prophet secretly spread the message of Islam. But when Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala ordered the Prophet to publicly spread the message of Islam, the Quraysh got mad. This was terrible news for Sumaya and her family because they were slaves of the powerful Quraysh, specifically the Banu Makhzum family. And one of the family leaders of the Banu Makhzum was the evil Abu Jahal. At that time, the leaders of the Quraysh tribe ordered all of the other family members to punish their own people to make sure no one stayed as a Muslim. At first, many of these punishments happened privately, but the evil Abu
Privately?
Jahal
Wait.
wanted.
How the hell how the hell does these punishment happen privately? Like they just have a beating fist like inside a house where nobody would show. Like why would it be private anyway? Like th- there was no prohibition of beating your slaves, so why would it be private? What? Why? Anybody?
I think because they would feel stronger if they were all together beaten at the same time publicly. Like they wanted to stop the problem like discreetly, how to say. Don't know if
Mm,
that makes sense.
mm, I guess. Uh,
To show his power. So instead,
oh, we have Ben. Hey Ben, how are you?
Hello, Jane. Hello, Haya. Hello,
Yeah.
Hi.
Sam.
Hello. Nice to meet you. Oh, nice. I know you. Nice to have you with us.
he dragged the old and weak Sumaya Radentala and her family and tied them to tree trunks and started to torture them in front of everyone. Abu Jahal threatened them,
Yeah,
beat
but
them, and
now they want to make a point, right? So if you want to make a point, then why privately in the first place? I don't know. By the way, this is very reminiscent from the message when they put the stone onto the black slave. Sumaya wasn't
Exactly.
shown, but yeah. Do you guys know if this is from the Hadith or anything? Is it correlating with the Hadith?
I I mean, it must be. They must be getting it from somewhere. I mean, I haven't actually confirmed.
Not
Mm,
always. I
well, it
mean,
could also be the syrup.
Kulthum was just based on the contradictory to what Hadith says. So
Yeah,
this is
I
the first time I actually heard about Sumaya.
think this is covered in the movie The Message.
No, Sumaya is not covered in the
I,
message.
I don't know. Well, I
It's
remember hearing
Bilal was covered. It was Bilal.
they made it only Bilal.
Yeah, I think so. Amaziq,
There
you
was
know?
also a couple, an old couple,
Yeah.
martyrs of, yeah, they were killed with the stone like this, I think. I
Hmm.
remember. But I don't know if they had name in the movie. I think they just showed them like this. And their
Mm,
son was following Muhammad, so
So maybe it was Sumaya, but they
Hmm.
didn't. Because she's a woman,
they
she
were
shouldn't be.
white.
Yeah.
I mean, they
Oh,
were
they were
like
white
Middle
as well.
Eastern. They were not black people.
You see. Already, we poke holes.
That might be why you
Whitewashing.
didn't recognize her. Yeah, I didn't know she was black, this is the first I'm learning of it.
Hmm.
Put heavy rocks on top of them while pressing very hard down on them. Put heavy hot metal on them so their
Again,
skin would.
everybody. This is for kids. Just FYI, this is for kids,
Right.
right? Just so everybody knows, this is for kids. The torture screams. Yeah.
And overall gave them the worst punishments ever imaginable. At one point, Abu Jahal even left her in an iron case under the hot desert sun. Day after day, the pain did not stop. Abu Jahal
I
experimented
mean,
with.
what the hell? This is for kids.
No,
But
we were exposed to the Risala movie very early, so we saw that, in movie version even. So they didn't
I mean,
care in
even the movie
Islam
version wasn't this extreme with the screams.
They don't want their kids to be sissies, you know?
But again, why did they sugarcoat Kulthum if they just show this? Was it
because
because yeah?
Qirfa was made by Muslim,
Mm,
tortured by Muslim. Here it's okay to show kuffar torturing.
yeah,
That's
of
okay in
course,
one
of
one
course.
one way only.
Yeah, only the kuffar doing these bad
They
things.
need to start the indoctrination at a young age to fear, well, it's not so much to fear the kuffar, but to view the kuffar as subhuman, right?
Yeah,
Exactly.
yeah. When Muslims never heard of fly, only the kuffar doing these bad things. Yeah. If you follow the Quran, then you will be a good Muslim and good human. Alhamdulillah. Yeah. Let's keep listening to her screams.
With new ways to punish them. He threatened Sumayya Radantala and her family to give up Islam and so that they would publicly insult the Prophet and say all kinds of bad things. But she stayed strong because of her Iman. And because of that, Abu Jahal wanted to
Iman.
punish her even more. During all of this, the small Muslim community was so scared. Looking at the Islamic history, we know that later on, many of the powerful Sahabas bought many of the slaves so that they could be free. But the problem was.
Wait. That's bullshit. That's bullshit. I mean, Muhammad never freed slaves. The Sahabas and Muslim conquest had slaves and they encouraged slavery. So, yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, that's a good question. I wonder if there is any hadith about him freeing a slave.
Muhammad never, no, it was what's his name? Abu Bakr, but he didn't really free him.
Right. We
Uh,
know he didn't
yeah,
free Bilal.
yeah, yeah. I don't know
I
Muhammad
wonder
ever
if,
freeing a slave.
yeah, I wonder if there's a record of him freeing anyone. I don't know.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, other than the women that he made his
I
wives.
want to know one thing. Is there any record of Muslims ever freeing any slave in history?
Well, just Sophia, right? He manumitted her to be his proper wife, right? If that counts.
Okay, how about this? I- Is there any okay, so for Muhammad, is there any evidence he ever freed a slave just for doing the right thing and not to satisfy his sexual desires? And in the broad history of Islam, is there anywhere we can find any Muslim ever freeing slaves because they don't want to be indulged in slavery? Dun 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 dun.
We should
Nobody?
we should ask some Muslims that in our next debates.
Oh.
That's a good question.
Yeah, honestly, I never heard of a Muslim freeing a slave just for the sake of freeing a slave.
Yeah.
Amazik, do you know? The, have you ever heard of a Muslim freeing a slave just for the sake of not wanting to indulge in slavery? I
Like
think.
somebody like a Cassius Clay or who inherits a bunch of slaves and they're just like, "Nope, I'm gonna free all of them."
Hmm. Amazik?
Oh, no, no, no. In fact, they would tell us that people would be happy to serve Muslims. It was an
Of
honor to be a slave of
course.
Muhammad.
Yeah,
Of
you get to
course.
get your hands on some holy piss water, you know? You get to be saved from the hellfire.
Hmm. Anyway, so let's move on here.
Sumayya's owner died, and because of that, technically, they did not belong to one person. Instead, the entire Banu Makhzum clan had control over them, and because of that, no one could protect them. So the only way they could be free was either by dying or giving up Islam. The Prophet cried and prayed for Sumayya radhiyallahu and her family and told them, "Patience, O
I just
family of Yasin."
love like through all this, Muhammad is watching while this girl is getting beaten like nothing. Amazing. Yeah, Space Potato, you don't know I'm watching right now. That's fine. Oh, wait, Space Potato is you, Jane?
That's me.
Uh, oh, I see. Well, that's fine. You know, what can you? Oh, by the way, I want to tell you guys. Finally, the song of Aisha hit 500 views. I'm very, very happy, and thank you everybody who watched it. So, yeah,
I shared more.
thank you, Ben.
Good
Thank you
job,
so
Ben.
much. Thank you. The first time I ever got 500 views on one of my videos, so I'm very happy.
You are promised to be in paradise. Even though she was still getting tortured, hearing this, Sumaya Radintala got even more energy to stay strong. Subhanallah, she was so strong that instead of staying quiet out of fear or punishment, she insulted their idol gods instead. At one point, Abu Jahal got so mad that he took a sharp spear and murdered her in front of her husband and her son. At the age of 60 years old, Sumaya bin Khayyat was the first martyr of the entire Muslim Ummah. She was a black Muslim woman who never gave up on her belief in Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, even though she was a slave and struggled so much. In this world, Sumaya bint Khayyat had no status, no power, and no fame. But she will forever be remembered and got respect from the Muslim Ummah for being the first person to give up her life for Islam. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala
Alhamdulillah.
reward her and grant her the highest place in Jannah.
I
Ameen.
mean, I thought black people went to hell and that women went to hell.
No,
Alhamdulillah.
their
Alham-
skin color gets washed from them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gonna become white.
She was so
Alhamdulillah.
good, she became white.
Yes,
Did,
yes,
did, did you see Islam invented Hollywood where movies where the black dies first. The black person dies first.
Oh yeah, that's a good point. Yeah.
Yeah, it's all women. It's ironic because it's all women that paved the way for Islam, right? It's Khadijah who pays all the money to start this thing, and it's women who are the first martyrs, right? But in the meantime, their children, their daughters, should they ever leave Islam, they're going to be martyred all over again, right?
Yeah, but
Exactly.
I mean the whole thing about Hollywood, right? So yeah, she's the black the the black guy always dies in Hollywood movies. Now it's black woman. Yeah, the black
See,
woman always dies.
Hollywood is an Islamic invention. MashaAllah.
Yes, of course, of course. The logic makes absolute sense. Oh man, yeah, I missed Iqra cartoons. That's it.
It's good.
All right. So you want to watch some more, or should we skip to some dawah?
Bro, this video is so violent. It teaching so violence. Yes.
Yeah, yeah, I know. It's very violent. Black Muslim heroes. First Muslim king. All right, let's see the first Muslim king.
Najashi, the first Muslim king. Long ago, there was a Christian kingdom of Aksum in Abyssinia, which is in modern day Ethiopia and Eritrea. The king and queen of that land were very happy and finally had a
Very
child
happy.
in 560 and named him Ashama,
Okay,
which means
so
gift.
I know it's nitpicky, but first we had a blurred Muslima in a hijab. Now we have a baby with clothes and hair. This is how he was born.
Shoes and jewelry.
Yeah.
You'd think he'd be swaddled or something. It's funny.
It's a
I mean,
little
at least it's a
Kanye West.
Yeah,
Najashi.
right. The birth of Kanye.
they born the first Kanye West, but at least it's a step up from the creepy baby they used to have. The one of
It's a
the
tiny West.
tiny.
Ashama's uncle got mad because he wanted to be the king after Ashama's father. So he came up with an evil plan. The uncle secretly killed the king. Since Ashama was very little, the uncle became the new king, and Ashama lived with his uncle and cousin. As Ashama got older, he started to become very smart, pious, and talented. And he slowly started to figure out that his uncle killed his father for the throne. The uncle and his
Oh.
advisors got worried because they thought Ashama would kill him and become the next king. And the uncle did not want Ashama to become king. He wanted his son to become the king instead. So the advisors told the uncle to kill Ashama, but the uncle didn't want to kill him because he raised him. So he ordered to sell Ashama as a slave.
Well,
Soon
this story
after the
sounds
uncle
familiar.
died, Ashama's
Sorry, what?
It's the king Negus of Abyssinia, and the Muslims say he converted to Islam, but he never did.
Right.
Mm.
They're just like taking this narrative from the story of Joseph, right?
Yes,
Mm.
yes, and you can see him also in the movie The Message
Oh
Oh,
when
yeah, that was him. Yeah.
he gave shelter to to
What
Muhammad.
do you know about Christ? Tell me about
So
Christ. How did you
Najashi
know
is
about Christ?
Negus in Arabic with Arabic letters.
Mm.
Negus of Abyssinia. Mm.
Not for a pile of gold will I give them up to you. Yeah, that scene was a good scene. I like that. I like that scene. It's actually better in the English version than the Arabic one. The actor who played the king did a great job actually.
I only saw the English version. It was more
Yeah,
popular with Anthony Quinn. Mm.
yeah, yeah. It was a great scene, honestly. Like, unfortunately, it's all bullshit, but yeah, it was a good
Yeah.
scene. Yeah,
Hollywood.
yeah. The director was what's his name? Gaddafi, right? Or not
Oh, I
director, but
didn't know that.
not the
Okay.
director, but yeah, he's the one who produced, like the producer behind.
Producer. Okay.
Yeah, yeah,
Mm.
yeah.
Cousin became the new king. But the people did not like him. They wanted Ashama to be the new king. And the people
Asama.
of Axum started to protest. And they found Ashama in a faraway land and took him back to the kingdom and made him the new king of the Axum Empire in 613. And they started to call him the Najashi, which basically meant king in that area. Najashi, or Ashama, was a very kind and fair ruler, and the people loved him. Even though Prophet Muhammad was in Mecca, Saudi Arabia at that time,
Oh,
he
whoa, whoa,
heard
whoa.
about Najashi Ashama.
How fast she just passed by that.
People loved him. Even though Prophet Muhammad was in Mecca, Saudi Arabia at that time,
I don't know
he
why.
heard
It's
about
just funny how
Najashi
she.
Ashama.
Sallallahu
At
alayhi
that
wasallam.
time, the Quraysh were torturing the Muslims a lot. So, Muhammad told the Muslims that they
Sallallahu
should go to
wasallam.
Abyssinia so that they could be safe. This made the Quraysh very mad. So the Quraysh sent Amr bin al-As and his friend Abdullah to go to Najashi since they were not Muslims at that time and they had good connections with the king from before. They got a lot of expensive gifts for the king to try to get the Muslims back. Amr bin al-As told Najashi that the Muslims were really bad rebels and they didn't worship the idols like the Quraysh. They didn't even follow Christianity like the kingdom of Axum. Instead, he said that they made up a fake religion, which was not true. The advisors
Amazik, what's going on? You couldn't keep cutting out.
Yeah, I don't know. My microphone stopped working. I don't know why. But yeah, I just wanted to say that Negus is a title in Ethiopia of
Mm.
yeah, a chief, a leader. So yeah.
Yeah, yeah, they said that actually. They were truthful about that at least. Yeah.
Yeah, but they did. Yeah, yeah. It was weird how they say that. Also, Muhammad said to his follower, "Let's go meet Barack Obama."
What? Barack Obama?
Yes.
and the generals told Najashi Ashama to listen to Amr bin al-As. But the Najashi said he first wanted to hear the Muslim side of the story. The leader of the Muslims, Jafar Radantala, told the king that they used to believe in a time of ignorance and lived in a very bad and unholy life. But then God sent Prophet Muhammad
Just love the violence.
to guide them. He taught them that there is only one God, and he told them to tell the truth, to help their neighbors, love and take care of their family, and take care of the poor and needy. Jafar Radantala told Najashi that the Quraysh started to torture them just for being Muslims. That's why they escaped to the kingdom of Axum. Then Jafar Radantala read a part of Surah Maryam from the Quran. The Najashi and some of the advisors started crying, hearing the beautiful words of the Quran.
Bro, I love the way she narrates.
What happened?
Oh, I was speaking and I was muted. So I was I was saying this story, I believe this is how it happened. The Muslims said the verses of the Quran about Maryam to the king of Abyssinia, and he started crying of how bad and mistranslated it was from the Bible. He was crying not because it was beautiful, but because they misrepresented it so hard. It was so bad that he thought it was a joke. He was crying by laughter or by disappointment, and said that if somebody is this stupid, it would actually be not good for me to punish them. Let them go because they're too stupid to. It would be harmful to punish such stupidity. That's what I think actually happened. But
Yeah,
yeah, that's my interpretation.
fair.
Yeah. All right.
The Najashi said that the message of Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam was the same message of Prophet Isa or Jesus,
Yeah,
peace be
this is
upon
why I
him.
know. This is why I
He
say this story is bullshit because the Quran, the chapter of Maryam in the Quran is completely different from what it is in the Bible. That's why I think it's absolute bullshit. This story is absolute bullshit. It has no resemblance whatsoever. Like if they were reading this and he was like, "Oh, this is from the Bible," um, like that means that the Quran as is today would be completely different back in the day. Because if you just compare the Quran and the Bible of what they say today, it says completely different things. I don't know what you. I know Muslims will say, "Well, the Bible has been corrupted. It originally said what the Quran said." So the question is, when was it corrupted? Because 550, according to them, this king would know the uncorrupted one that matches the Quran. So when was it corrupted?
Well, yeah,
Exactly.
even if he believed in some of the Gnostic gospels about Jesus and Mary, like for instance the pseudo gospel of Matthew, which talks about the talking baby Jesus and the palm tree giving her dates when she gives birth under it, and Jesus commanding a river to come out from the roots. Even if he actually believed that as a genuine gospel, um, they're still removing Joseph from the story.
Mm.
So I mean, no matter how you cut it, it's all corrupted. Even the Gnostic gospels on Jesus are corrupted by Islam.
Yeah. So that's why I'm saying like it makes no sense that he would he would actually accept what the Muslims were selling in this in this time. If we go with what the Quran says today, I would say that maybe if I go with try to make sense of it, that in that case that means the Quran was different back then than it is today because the standardized Quran as we know today comes from 1924 and I mean
Right.
the, and was it Hafs or was it Warsh who was known to be a drinker, a fiend, and a liar?
Mhm. Yeah, yeah, that's one theory that the Quran back in those times was actually basically a Christian version of
Yeah,
what it is today.
yeah, that would make more sense than the opposite if the story is true, which you
Right.
know I
Which
believe
is
it's
not.
not, but whatever. Yeah, yeah,
He told Amr that he would not give up the Muslims for even a mountain of gold, and the
even a
Muslims could
mountain of
stay in
gold, I will not give
Abyssinia
them to
for
you.
however long that they wanted. But Amr did not want to give up. So the next day, he told the Najashi that the Muslims don't believe that Jesus is the Son of God. Then Jafar Radantala told the Najashi that Jesus was a prophet and he was born as a miracle without a father. And his mother, Mary, peace be upon her, was pure and was not married. Najashi agreed with them and told Amr and Abdullah to go back to Mecca with all of their gifts. At that moment, Najashi became the first king to ever help the Muslim Ummah. Later, Najashi Ashama converted to Islam, and he
Yeah.
continued to help the
So
Muslims.
so where can we find that he actually converted to Islam? Do we know?
No, it's just an Islamic claim. Or do you want to find it in Islamic scripture?
Yeah, yeah. Is there any
Ah,
hadith or anything
um,
that says that he converted to Islam? Anybody know?
let me see.
I wonder if because I don't know if the story kind of ends honestly with Abyssinia and the Muslims going back, and later on the Muslims waged war and converted uh, Abyssinia according to Islam. But
I have a hadith. It's said that
yeah,
Abu Dawood mm, say that Al-Khattabi wrote the Al-Najashi was a Muslim. He believed in the Prophet, but he was hiding his faith. So so no one knew, but he was secretly Muslim.
right, right. Well,
Can't prove
I'm
that though.
also a crypto Muslim. I'm also hiding my faith.
So when I look this guy up, there's a Wikipedia on him, and the only references are just Bukhari, Ibn Ishaq, Sahih Muslim, Bukhari. So apparently, this guy is not known to history outside of the Islamic narrative.
Yeah, but does it say in the Islamic narrative that he became a Muslim? Like Amazi just says that he was a crypto Muslim. You know, he wasn't really pronouncing his faith, but people believe that he was a Muslim in heart.
Mm.
Uh, that's the thing. Like, where was his shahada? When did he embrace Islam? And
That's that story is just bullshit because Najashi is a title and they're acting in that story as if it was his name, his actual name, when it's like the Caesar of Ethiopia.
but they said his name was Ashama. They said that in the beginning, like his birth name was Osama, and that Najashi means the king, the ruler. They actually said that. I mean, have to give credit where credit is due. So, but whatever. I'm just wondering, did he become a Muslim or not? Can anybody hear me?
Yep.
No, no, I think it's just a claim by Islam made afterwards. But
Mm.
if you go by the hypothesis that Muhammad was a Unitarian Christian, and this is a Christian king that, protected them and gave them gifts, or that makes sense that he wouldn't change his religion because he was talking to Christians.
Yeah.
So actually,
Um,
this whole story, I thought about it, and I think that it shows that because this king never converted to Islam, it shows that Muhammad wasn't a Muslim in the first place. Anyways.
hmm. Yeah. I mean, the fact is that Muhammad. I mean, isn't there a theory that Muhammad was a Christian and like everything else is just? I know, Jane. You know more about this.
Well, no, the theory was, I think that Muhammad is literally a title for Christ. So I don't think I don't know of a theory that Muhammad was a Christian.
Mm,
And showed the greatest respect to Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Around 631, Najashi passed away at the age of 71. After ruling the Aksum Empire for 18 years, in Medina, the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam led the funeral prayer
Sallallahu alaihi
for the
wasallam.
great king. The Najashi as Hama ibn Abjar's life started with the people betraying him, but that did not stop him from being kind and just. Because of the bad uncle, he wasn't supposed to be the king, but with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala's plan, he became one of the greatest king of the Aksum Empire. Not only did he help his own people, but he was the Muslims' first helper, a black Muslim king, and for that, he will forever be remembered. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala reward him and grant him the highest place in Jannah. Ameen.
Ameen. Right. So, what do you guys think of that?
It sounds like absolutely made up nonsense. If
Yep.
if it were real, they would have some sort of like historical evidence.
Yep. You guys want to watch one more, or do you want to move on?
What's the lineup?
Well, I wanted to go to Merciful Servant, and then I wanted to watch a little bit about Algeria. But then I have this Bilal. Uh, where was it? I saw about Bilal. Yeah,
Yes.
Bilal ibn Rabah. But I think we watched it already once. Yeah, let's
I
move
think
on.
so.
Yeah, let's move on. So this is Merciful Servant. Um, I wanted to see this Jack Sparrow, Muslim of the Ottoman Navy. I mean, this is just I don't know what to say. I do love the part of the Caribbean movies, so I want to see what they did with one of my favorite characters. No, no music is used in a vocal only. Music is haram. That's the most important thing, right? No music is used.
A
Good to
cappella.
have the yeah, priority straight. Yeah.
Jack Sparrow from the Pirates of the Caribbean movies, also known as Birdie or Jack Ward, reverted to Islam later on in his life.
What the- Sorry.
we have a we have a fictional revert to Islam.
Well, I mean, there were people that had been captured as slave and were, like basically joined their raiders and
Yeah,
and became Muslim. I mean, there are cases of that.
yeah. But this is a fictional character. That's the thing. I want to know, like, how did they
Exactly.
know? How did they know that he became a Muslim?
Well, they're saying it was this guy Jack Ward. What was it? It was Yusuf something.
Let's
I
see.
don't know.
Let's see
I
that
don't have
one
any
again.
knowledge of that.
Let's
Maybe I
let's
was
see.
young.
Let's see what again.
Jack Sparrow from the Pirates of the Caribbean movies, also known as Birdie or Jack Ward, reverted to Islam later on in his life.
Okay, so that's what we know so far.
I'm
Oh,
sorry, but
saying
there's
it,
music in the background.
No, no. Oh, yeah, but it said in their audio there was no, like, when they originally created this audio, there was no music.
Okay.
But honestly, I don't know where the music coming from anyway. Like, this is not this is not from the music of the picture from
so
the movie. So I don't know
Jack
why they have.
Sparrow is based on this guy, which is patently not true because this Jack Sparrow is in the Caribbean, right?
Mm, yeah. Well, hold on. I think you jumping a little bit. Let's see where you go with this.
And changed his name to Yusuf Reese.
All right. So Yusuf Reese. All right. So who is Yusuf Reese, Jane?
Well, apparently there is a Wikipedia on this, so I guess it is. I guess real. John Ward, from 1553 to 1622, also known as Bertie or later Yusuf Rees, was an English pirate who later became a corsair for the Ottoman Empire, operating out of Tunis during the early 17th century.
Uh, yeah, but this is Jack Sparrow in the Caribbean in the
According to
1800s.
Milton, Jack Ward was an inspiration,
Yeah,
right? I mean, they were
inspiration.
pulling from many different pirates that,
Exactly. It's not only him.
Yeah, yeah. I
But yeah,
mean,
if you can have kids convinced that their hero Jack Sparrow was a Muslim, then it's like marketing wise, it's
Mhm.
genius.
Yes. Yeah.
I don't think it's genius. It's stupid. I mean,
Spider-Man was Muslim.
oh please no.
He wore the
You know.
burqa.
Let's see if they actually have. Hold on, I want to see. Do they have? Uh,
Giles Milton, by the way, is not anybody who actually worked for Pirates of the Caribbean, wasn't a writer for Pirates of the Caribbean. So he's just a random journalist slash writer
yeah.
that's making.
Fortunately, they don't have Spider-Man, but maybe we should tell them that they should make a conversion story for Spider-Man too.
Should.
So there's a video. The spider. What about that?
No, that's not Spider-Man. That's something else. All right, I wanna. Okay, I wanna see where they go
Oh,
with it.
you know, Kefir, about the story of the spider that has made its web after
Yeah, yeah,
Muhammad.
yeah. I know. Yeah,
Yeah, so Spider-Man was Muslim.
but
That's simple.
oh man, why are you destroying my childhood?
Spider-Man was hiding there. He saved Muhammad. He was a Muslim.
Uh, oh man. All right. Let's try to go through this video. It's only 3 minutes.
Jack Sparrow from the Pirates of the Caribbean movies, also known as Birdie or Jack Ward, reverted to Islam later on in his life and changed his name to Yusuf Rees. He was an English-born pirate who joined and worked as a powerful Muslim admiral for the Ottoman Empire, operating out of Tunisia during the early 17th century.
Like
What little is known about Ward.
here's the thing in the movies. It makes zero sense. Like in the movies, he's drinking all the time. Drinking is haram. He's having sex with ladies all the time. I mean, not really haram, but he's not putting them in burqas. He I don't know if he ever ate pork in those movies. They don't really show him eating. Nothing in these movies talks about Islam whatsoever. If in fact, like it's based on just fantasy and myths that has nothing to do with Islam. Even the pirates shown in the movies, none of them were ever seen as being Muslim. Like even like if there's like a scene where they combine just different pirates from around the world, none of them, like even those who you think would be Muslim, exemplified like the I don't know the the culture of a Muslim. Like it's how do you make a fictional character loosely inspired by what could be Jack Ward, because it's not really clear, to be Muslim. Ah, the logic.
They just want popular people to be attached to Islam. They don't care about how Muslim they are. They can be bad Muslims. They don't care. Yeah.
The Ottoman Navy. I mean, yeah,
Mm,
all right.
mm.
Ward's early life comes from a pamphlet written by someone who sailed with him during his pirate days. Ward seems to have been born around 1553 in Faversham, Kent, in southeast England. Like many born in coastal areas, he spent his youth and early adult years working in the fisheries. After the failed invasion of England by the Spanish Armada in 1588, Ward found work as a privateer, plundering Spanish ships with a license from Queen Elizabeth I of England. When James I of England ended the war with Spain upon assuming the throne in 1603, many privateers refused to give up their livelihood and simply continued to plunder. Those who did were considered pirates because they no longer had valid licenses, called letters of marque, issued by the state. Around 1604, Ward was allegedly forced into service on a ship sailing under the authority of the king. The Royal Navy had yet to become a
Okay, I
formal
can't watch this
institution.
bullshit. I'm sorry, but like, that has nothing to do with Jack Sparrow. I mean, what the hell? And the music in the background annoys me, honestly. Like they said in the beginning here, no music is used in a vocal only production. What are you talking about? There is music in the background. What it's like this channel is a mind fuck. Like it's just so stupid. Ugh.
Dishonest. Yeah. Mm.
Ugh. It's not even about being dishonest. It's just like painful. I don't know. Any other like popular m- any popular culture figures that we can go through? Maybe the Terminator is Muslim.
I think Superman cannot be Muslim because he was scared of a stone. I mean, in Islam, you should be attracted by stone.
How about Batman?
He's wearing a burqa, so that
Oh
makes
yeah,
sense.
of course, yeah. But no burqa for a man. That's haram. Okay, so wait, who else is like popular?
Um, I had another Muslim propaganda YouTube channel that I posted on my Telegram. Let me see if I can find it.
Well, before we go there, I want to know it because Jack Sparrow is now Muslim. So, is there any other cultural appropriation here? Uh, you know, uh, popular characters
So they're called
that are Muslim.
Muslim Paradigm, if you're interested in checking them out.
Muslim paradigm?
Yeah.
It was the one who talked about Patricia Crone the other day.
Right. Yeah, they have a
Yeah,
lot of propaganda videos.
nice. Let's see.
All right, let's see Jack. First off, I want to know this. Jack Sparrow. Nope. Superman. I mean, we did establish that Ali is Superman in Shia, but let's see popular characters. It says popular characters that are Muslim. So fictional characters, Muslims. Miss Marvel, Kismet Man of May, Muhammad Abdul, Night Runner. I have no idea who these are. Uh, Kareem Said. Oh, I remember this guy. Green Lantern.
Green Hamas.
Popular fictional characters, maybe. Fictional.
But there is a woman Spider-Man that is culturally Muslim. You've heard
Oh,
about that,
really?
right?
Who's
Yeah,
that?
she's the latest Spider Girl. She's a Pakistani girl. Latest
Really?
movie. Yeah, you
Are you
didn't
talking
know?
about Sydney Sweeney?
No, a Pakistani girl playing a Spider Woman.
Oh no, you're talking about the Marvel
Yes, it's Marvel. Spider-Man is Marvel,
Marvel
anyways.
Muslim superhero. Marvel's Mrs. Marvel. Is this one?
It
Mrs.
is it Mrs. Marvel? I thought it was Spider-Man.
Yeah,
Maybe I'm wrong. Yeah, so
no,
don't
I
know.
think this is the one. I actually never
Yes.
watched these movies because I heard they were really, really bad. And when I heard about this Pakistani girl being like a superhero, I was like, no. I was like, no, I'm not gonna watch this shit. But yeah, at least they left Spider-Man alone. I don't know why the hell they would go to Jack Sparrow, but whatever. All right, so let's go. Muslim paradigm. All right.
Or if you have something else lined up, you know,
No, no, no. It's fine. It's
with
fine.
that,
We can watch
I can
this.
put a review and see if there's any videos in here that are especially entertaining.
Mm, I mean, these. The thing is with
Oh yeah, just go by popular.
go with merciful servant. I mean, their videos are really stupid. They're really really dumb. So
Right, right. Fair enough.
oh, here we go. Look, Muslim Superman. You see, these Muslims do not pray in Ramadan. They fail to pray because of this problem. Muslim quiz. You know what? Let's do this. Muslim quiz. We should know these ones. Let's see how knowledgeable. Let's see our iman.
Hello and welcome to level 1 of our Muslim quiz game. You will be asked 15 questions and will have 10 seconds to answer each question.
Ooh.
Feel free to play by yourself or in a
So
group.
it's a
So
competition,
get
y'all.
ready to test yourself and learn some facts in the process.
Okay,
We're
let's
Let's
let,
begin.
let's do this. we're gonna pause the timer, but let's go in order. So if I don't know the answer, I'm just gonna skip, and then Jane, and then
I
Ben, and then
say
Amazik.
whoever says ding first.
All right, let's go with that. Whoever says ding first. All right. So everybody unmute. Otherwise, it's gonna you have to. So unmute for this and wait for your turn. Say ding. All right. I'm just gonna after a question. I'm gonna pause. So we're not gonna go with the 10 second. All right. Let's go.
Question 1. What does Islam mean?
Ding.
All right. Go ahead.
Oh, it means no. Okay. No, no. There's so many.
Say one.
It,
Say one.
okay,
Let's see what they
submission.
say. Okay.
Submission.
Submission.
But I'm
All right.
sure they're not gonna say that.
I'm sure too. Let's see what they say.
Submission to the will of God.
Oh, to the will of God. Of course, not Muhammad. Yeah. Well,
One
you get
Freya.
you get half point, Amazik. A half point.
Yes, I
'Cause-
forgot the rest. Yeah.
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 Question 2. At what age did the Prophet Muhammad first receive revelation?
Ding.
Ding.
40.
Jane, go first.
40.
40.
Yes. Sure.
Um,
The age of 40. Question
Alhamdulillah.
3. Who was the first follower of the Prophet Muhammad?
Ding.
his uncle.
No, I said ding. Come on, Ben. Playing along. It was Khadija.
Oh, that's right. That's right. Yeah.
All right,
You got
let's
it.
see. Let's see.
His wife, Khadija.
All right, so we have
Question
1-1-1.
I think the Shia would say it was Ali. That was what was going through my head. Like they don't
Yeah,
they
yeah,
don't
that's true.
care if it happened in Khadijah's lap. You know what I mean? If people found out that he was a prophet, they still would go with Ali. You know what I mean?
That's true. All
Whoa,
right,
too much iman here. Too much iman. I'm dying.
yeah. So
Because
the
he's
score is
born with
1-1-1.
Islam.
Score is 1-1-1. Ben, you
Mhm.
have to say ding if you wanna.
Oh, okay, okay.
All right.
4. What was the name of the Prophet's first battle?
Come on, guys. None
Batter,
of us.
batter.
Ding.
Okay, Amazi, go ahead.
No, I don't. I think it's Uhud, but I'm not sure.
I think it's. I thought it was batter.
It's not Badr, but yeah, I think Amazi is right. It's Uhud.
Okay.
Yeah.
Uhud is
I
first.
was also
Means
thinking
first.
about Badr, but I know it was not the first one.
Mm.
I might be wrong. I'm not sure. I'm very
Let's
bad at dates.
let's see.
The Battle of Badr.
Oh, it was Badr.
I love it. Okay.
Bravo.
So how do we count? Since Jane, you didn't say ding, and
I
Amazi
did
said ding.
say ding. I did. I don't know why you
No,
didn't.
she did. She did.
She
Yes.
did. I couldn't hear it.
Mm.
All right, so it's 1-2-1, and Ben, your iman is weak.
I don't know much about Islam. Sorry.
That's fine. You will learn by the end of this quiz. You will be a sheik. Don't worry. All right.
Question
The
5.
chic, the chic.
What was the first country outside of Arabia to accept Islam?
Ding. All right.
Ding.
I just gonna try to guess here. I think it was. Oh my God, Abyssinia.
I was thinking that too. Yeah.
Yeah, me too. Yes.
It
I think
has to
so.
be according to the
Mhm.
standards, right? According
Right.
to the yeah.
Ethiopia.
Well, okay.
Close enough. Same
That
thing.
is, but yeah, this isn't that the same thing?
I mean, it's more like Somalia. Ethiopia was never conquered.
No. Abyssinia is Ethiopia.
Yes, it is. It is the same
Isn't
thing.
Somalia though?
No, Somalia is down the coastline of Yemen. When we
Huh?
just look, when we just watched the Iqra cartoons, when they shown on the map, that was Ethiopia. That's not Somalia.
Not that Somalia.
No,
Okay.
no.
All right. All right. You got it. You got it. Abyssinia.
But
We all.
but the first country to be, if all the prophets were Muslims, then Israel was the first country to be a Muslim. Judea.
Look,
Right.
look, look.
True.
Here, you see this?
I thought it went all the way out though, like
No.
whole thing, the whole corner there.
No.
All right.
I mean, hold on a second
Ethiopia
here.
never became Muslim, so like this is a bullshit narrative, man.
Where is Abyssinia, Kingdom of Ethiopia? And where is the map? I just show. Where was the map?
I'm saying it's southern Abyssinia, which is really Somalia. I mean, Ethiopia never. They
Look,
stayed.
look. Here,
That's
you see
stupid
this?
because countries were not there yet. So I mean, when
I
you say what
know.
country?
Yeah, it is Ethiopia. Abyssinia is Ethiopia. But you know what?
Mm.
I can be wrong. That's fine. If you guys don't want to
Well,
count
no,
that.
you got it. You got it. You won. It's
All right.
work.
So
It's
what's
according
the
to
score?
Islamic narrative, not according to reality.
But the thing is, they say
Exactly.
Ethiopia. But they say Ethiopia. So I don't know.
You got it. Yeah, you got it.
All right. So what's the score? 2-1.
Yes. Yeah, you got to catch up, Aya and Ben.
All right.
Question 6. Which prophet is mentioned the most in the Quran?
Ding.
Yeah. I'm gonna say it's
Hold
Moses.
on. I think Ben said ding before you.
Did he?
I'm first.
Okay,
Maybe.
one second. Jane, when you say ding, I can't hear it.
Oh, really? I couldn't
Yeah,
hear him. Okay.
yeah, I know. I heard Ben say ding. Amazi, who said ding first? Do you know?
I heard Ben first, but I think maybe Jane, if you have like Bluetooth earphones, maybe there's a
Oh,
lag.
yeah, I'm just using my regular phone.
All right, Ben, it's on you.
Okay. I think maybe Jesus.
Jesus.
Right.
All right. So I know that's wrong, but Jane,
That's
you.
Okay.
yeah, I'm saying Moses.
Okay. So how are we gonna do this? Like, because he said it first. So if he gets it wrong and you get it right, do I still count the point, or do we just skip to the next one?
Yeah,
I
it's
think
just
if Ben is wrong, Jane gets the point. If she's right, I don't know.
All right. Let's do that.
Musa.
Musa.
Question
Ooh,
7.
so it's 2-3-1 now.
yeah.
Jane, you killing the man.
How many chapters are there in the Quran?
Ding.
Oh,
Bing.
go ahead, Ben.
144 or
What?
140.
Yes.
144?
No, 114, right?
Hey, come on, man. You gotta to give us a number here. Come on.
Yeah, I think 114. Yes, that's the final answer.
114. 114.
Yeah,
All right.
yeah.
Let's
Locked.
see what they say.
Oui.
114.
Oh, you got it right. So it's 2-3-1-1. Good job, Ben. I'm gonna reward you.
Question 8. Al-Andalus was ruled by Muslims for almost 800 years. Name 3 modern-day countries which were part of Al-Andalus.
Ding.
All right. Jane.
Uh, 3 countries: Spain, Portugal, I think, and, dang it, we covered it. What was
You
uh,
cannot say ding if you don't know the answer, Jane.
sorry,
No, sorry,
I'm gonna
Amazik.
say
No,
Morocco.
no,
I'm gonna
no,
say Morocco.
no, no. Amazik is gonna get this one. Sorry.
Whoa, it's complicated because I would say Portugal and Spain too, but then France because they came to France as well. But I don't know if they're talking about North Africa, so I would say France.
I mean,
What
it's
was that island off of France, but I can't remember the name of it. You know, the one with the flag that we looked up?
Corsica?
Yeah, maybe one of those islands.
Oh,
it's it's
it wasn't
Spain,
a country.
Portugal, and Morocco, guys. What the hell?
I said
Yeah, I
that.
was hesitating with Morocco. Yeah.
I
But
said
yeah,
Spain.
I know you said it, Jane. But the problem was you weren't sure, and you said ding without having definitive
Oh, come
answers.
on, man. But I still answered it first.
Yeah, but let's see. You
Who
know
knows
what?
what it is?
But you cannot say ding and then not know.
Oh,
That's the
come on.
thing.
I gave 3 answers. Those were my 3 answers.
Yeah, but you were hesitating on the third one.
Okay,
That's why I
whatever.
said let's go
So
to
you
Amazigh.
still answered way after me.
But
No,
that
I
Yeah.
think
doesn't
you
mean that
changed.
there were only only 3 countries. Maybe there were more, and they're asking for 3 only. I don't know.
Yeah, that's true. All right, let's see what they say.
Spain, Portugal, and France.
Hmm.
Aya
Bam!
got it. Aya got it. It goes to Aya.
All right, so it's 2-3-1-2. Is it correct?
Yes, for me, yes.
Mhm.
9.
Yes.
How many prophets are mentioned in the Quran?
Oh, that's a good one. I can't count them up. I don't know.
Ding. I'm just gonna guess 14. Oh,
Just 14.
More than that.
25.
34 or
oh, you said
something.
24.
Oh, okay.
25. All right, you know what? You're gonna get the point for that. You were close.
No, I said 34.
Oh, you said 24. I said 24. So 0 points to anybody, I guess.
Yeah,
Merci.
that one was impossible.
Yeah, nobody. Yeah.
Nobody knows that. There's no Muslims that know that.
Amazing. That's the age of Aisha, according to modern Muslims.
You know what? Let's ask the Muslims next time on Clubhouse if they know this answer.
I wonder if they're counting Imran.
Hmm.
That's debatable. That's debated amongst Muslims, you know.
Yeah, that's a good question. Yeah,
They should have given the names.
Yeah.
that's also true. Yeah. I mean, they could have come up with any number. Yeah.
Yeah, even Qatar
Question 10.
is
After
debated.
Adam, who is the next prophet?
Oh,
Dang,
ding.
Okay, who said ding first?
I thought I did.
Again, I swear I heard Amazik before you, but
Uh,
the thing is, when you say ding, I think when if you say this at the same time as somebody else, I only hear the other guy or the other person.
yeah.
But all right, Jane, if you go ahead.
Well, he's not really named, but it would have been Abel.
Abel,
Right. I mean, it's just the son of Adam, right? Would be Abel.
but is
Oh, it's
Abel
not.
even in the
Uh,
Quran?
His
Or
not by name, no.
hmm.
yeah, I would have said Idris because his data are unsure, so it's very early. Idris, but I don't
Idris?
know his Bible name. I don't know. I'm not sure. I'm just saying things like this. It's just a game.
Yeah, it's a good question. I don't know.
Let's see.
Idris.
Ah,
You got it.
Woohoo!
so
I thought I
it's
got it
two,
wrong.
3-1-3. The title ball is gonna be between Jane and Amazik for sure. I mean, isn't that haram to put Muslimas above the men, saying you have better iman than the men. Hmm,
Yes,
I don't
we're
know.
proving that Islam is wrong.
Yeah. Come on, Ben. What's wrong with you? Have no iman.
Bro, I'm not good at Islam. You
He's
know better than
Beni
me, yeah.
Israel.
Yeah. Yes, I'm Israel.
Question 11. The earliest revelation revealed to the Prophet Muhammad was the first 5 verses of which surah?
I should know
I
this.
don't know. I'm busted.
Okay, ding. I think it's 113. No, no, it's 93. Chapter 93.
Which
You might have to
do you
give me
have the
the
name of the surah? I was expecting a name, but it's okay.
Yeah, I don't remember the name.
it doesn't
Well,
really count. No name.
I would say Al Kahf, the cavern, but I'm not sure because
Yes, yes, that's
it's where it says Iqra, you know.
yeah, that's the one. 93. The Karen cuff. Let's see.
I don't know the number. Maybe you're right. I don't know.
No, wait. Hold on. Al cuff.
The
Uh,
cavern, I think it's in English.
93 is Duha. Al Fajr 89. Al Falak. I was pretty sure it was somewhere here. 93. The light or 92 or 94. Al
I'm not
Qadr.
sure.
Al Kaf. Where's
I
Al
don't know if
Kaf?
it's.
The cave 18. No, I don't think this is the one actually. No, it's not this one. I'm pretty sure it's 93. Uh, let's see. No. Where's the one when they say read? Is it the clot? Maybe it's the clot.
Y'all know what it's what the
Here, yes, it's the clot.
uh,
96.
yeah, that's it. That's
Yeah,
it.
read the
95?
name of
Ah,
the.
yes, you're
Yeah.
right. 95.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we all should have
Thank
known
you.
that, dude.
Yes, basic.
Yeah. I know that it was somewhere in the end of the Quran. But let's see what they say.
Which is very logical to have it in the end of the Quran.
Yeah, of course, of course.
Right? Nothing makes sense. My head hurts.
Yeah.
If you need more time. Surah Al-Alaq. Question
Allah.
12.
All right. So
Who
was
was
it the one? Yes, it
It was
was.
like the
Yeah.
problem with the embryological thing also, right?
Yeah. The cloud.
Yeah, that one. Yeah.
No. Yeah. All right. So nobody got that one right. Bad Muslims. Bad Muslims.
Ding,
Prophet Muhammad's best friend?
ding.
Oh, okay. Go ahead.
Ali,
BFF.
Ali, right?
I couldn't hear what.
I mean, it depends who you ask. If we're going with the Sunni version, it would have been, I guess, Abu Bakr, right? I mean, that's who he loved the most according to the Sunni hadiths. But I mean, I would say Ali.
I would say
But
Abu Bakr.
Ali was his nephew.
I know. Well, yeah. I mean, because cousin. Okay, so it's probably a
It's
Sunni site. So yeah, it's like I said, it's probably
you know, Jane,
Abu
don't think too much. Abu Bakr in Arabic, they call him Abu Bakr Siddiq, which is the friend. So he's the
Bakr.
friend of Muhammad.
Mm,
Don't
yeah,
look
yeah.
too much into it.
So what's
All
your
right.
answer then?
I divert to Aya. She gets this one.
All right.
Friend. Abu Bakr.
Oh, you got
So
it.
what's the score? 2-3-1-4.
Yeah.
Amazigh, you're showing the man.
Question 13. The
I'm
Quran was
reverting.
revealed over a period of how many years?
Ding. 23.
Yeah.
Yes, I would say that too.
I don't know if that's true, but that's what they
That's right.
say.
That's right. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what they say.
Hmm.
The music. It's so
23 years.
ridiculous.
Question
I mean,
Okay.
music is around. Why do you have music in the back? Like all these channels are just very haram. Like they say they don't want music, but it's music all around. Uh, So it's 3314.
14. Who built the Kaaba?
Ooh, Jane, you should know
Ding.
this one.
Okay,
Ding.
Okay.
go ahead. You got it. You got
Abraham. Abraham.
it.
Was it Abraham? Really?
Yes. He
Of
took the
course it
Buraq
was.
Airlines to go there.
Ibrahim and his son Ismail.
Oh, half the points.
So you got
Yeah.
only half point.
You know what? I'm gonna allow it. So 3315.
Yeah.
Get a step up.
Question 15. When did the last Muslim empire end?
Ding.
Mm.
1918.
It
I
didn't
mean,
end.
uh, let's see what they say. Maybe they say that it never ended. But like logically, it should be the Ottoman Empire, like 1918 after World War One. Should be. Let's see.
ISIS is a technically Muslim empire.
The Ottoman Empire ended in 1920.
Bravo.
Yeah, but I said 1918.
That's
1922. Yeah, I think they're right actually. Because I just dated the end of the war, but it's true that it took a
yeah,
few more years
uh,
before the Ottoman Empire ended.
but an empire ends over a certain period of time. It's not like instant. I don't know how it's.
I
I would
think
say
they
it's.
they they count when Ataturk came and abolished the Ottoman Empire.
Well, you
When
were
it was
close enough, I think.
uh nah, it's okay. I don't need this point. It's fine. I should like I should be more accurate. I have to say that no, because it's true that when the Ottoman Empire lost the war, it wasn't dissolved right away, and it dissolved officially with Ataturk, and it was after 1918. So, all right, no. So it's 3315
Fact
still.
that the last Islamic empire ended before the canonization of the Quran.
Yeah, I mean that's true, right?
True. Yeah, amazing
And
point.
the reason for that is because that has to do with the Ottoman Empire and the dissolvement, because the people who were in the Ottoman Empire, they fled to Egypt and formed the Muslim Brotherhood with
Mm.
Hassan al-Banna, and that's how they canonized the Quran,
Mm-hmm.
and said that they wanted to bring back Islam again.
Oh,
That's why,
interesting.
but
That's
they started to spread the dawah all worldwide and started this bullshit.
Hmm.
that's the revival technique they always have.
Yeah,
Like
exactly,
make
exactly.
compile the Quran and now make it new again, make it great
Yeah,
again. Yeah.
exactly. So it has to do with the fall of the Ottoman Empire. And Ataturk was absolutely just vivid, rampant about dissolving anything that has to do with Islam. He wanted a socialist Turkey. Like he wanted to change everything in Turkey. He's the one who made Hagia Sophia to a museum. And now because the economy wasn't that good during the time of Ataturk, people started now to uh, romanticizing the Ottoman Empire and vote for Erdogan, who wants to have a new revision of the Ottoman Empire, saying that we were strong back then and we should take it back and Islamize all these things that Ataturk banned. So that's why he made Hagia Sophia Mosque again. Uh, I think Ataturk didn't ban a burqa, but he said that like burqa is a sign of like
Backwardness,
yeah,
backward
backwardness,
mindset.
exactly. Yeah. So that's also why you have a lot of Muslims from Turkey uh, saying that hijab is my choice and no man should tell me if I can wear it or not just because Ataturk was against it. So like a lot of young Turks uh, look at Erdogan as the opposite of Ataturk, who and they think that their culture is Muslim and they should not be fault for it. So it's a very strange thing right now that they want to go back to the Ottoman Empire.
This is so true, and because they've been refused their place in the EU, that suddenly they turned into like the Islamic identity even more than before. And people my
Yeah.
age, like Turkish people my age, I know someone whose name is Mustafa Kemal, like the like Mustafa Kemal. Like they're not allowed. Sorry, his name is just Kemal, but after Mustafa Kemal, he's 31, and he said to me, "I hate my name. Well, we don't like him anymore. He's a shame of the country." So they completely shifted, like from the generation of their parents to them. And also Mustafa
Yeah.
Kemal Atatürk also dismantled the Sufi sects,
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
Sufi, yeah.
Although it was still very prominent in Turkey. You know, Apostate Prophet, he talks about it a lot. He was in the Sufi order.
Oh yes,
Uh, so,
yes, you're right.
so yeah, he didn't like it, but it was never like abolished. It was more like an underground thing, really.
Exactly, underground,
Mm.
dismantled, yeah.
Yeah. All right, let's go with the next question.
2. That is the end of the quiz.
What?
How did you do?
Oh,
There's a part two or level one. Should be a level zero, level two, maybe.
Level two will be like for Jane. What is the Sunni answer? What is the Shia answer?
Right. They only have level one. Where's level two?
multiple choice is too easy.
No, there's only level one because there's only one God, Allah. Tawheed.
Me,
Really? There should be a level two. Islam quiz, Islamic general knowledge.
they're
No,
like
no, no
men.
music. We know this is halal. No music. True or false? Islam.
It's the street
There's a
quiz.
whole wait. There's a whole channel. Islam quiz.
Oh, do the street quiz.
That's
Which
They're
one?
amazing.
for kids and they're multiple choice. Forget those.
Where?
They had a street quiz right there.
Oh, this one. Right. Let's try this one. But you don't want to do the Islam quiz? I mean, they whole have a whole channel.
No, that's like for 5-year-olds. Look at it. It's multiple choice. It's super easy.
No, you have true or false.
Mm, this
All
is
right. Let's do the street
kids
quiz. All
stuff.
right.
You should
Before
add
we
one
do that,
answer like true,
Today,
false, or Islamic claim.
yeah, exactly. True, false, Islamic. But how did we do? Who was the winner? Amazik was the winner.
Yeah, yeah, you're the winner.
Amazik, you are the new
Mhm.
Superman of Shiaism.
You.
Sorry, I just had to
That
find
was so fun. Hey, like Emazir. Thanks.
that.
Thanks, guys. But you were so hard to beat.
You win a whole subscription of Dawah over Dunya.
No, I want a t-shirt with the A.
Man. All right, so let's see how we do in this one. Maybe we can get somebody who can beat you.
You got to make sure you
Islamic.
pause it in time though when he says the question, right?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I pause it in time.
asking the community questions about zakat. I'm
Zakah?
sure they know that zakah is one of the pillars of Islam, but let's find out what they really know. I'm going to ask them some questions. If they can answer
Okay,
the
I'm sorry, but first off, what the hell is wrong with this guy's beard?
I guess they're just trying to get money. This is a commercial. That's what it seems like.
Look at this guy's beard.
Oh yeah, yeah,
It's
yeah.
fucking disgusting.
Looks like Zakir Naik's beard.
Yeah, looks like a goat.
Yeah.
Mm,
them
I
correctly,
agree.
they win a tenner.
Wait, isn't that haram? Giving
It's
money?
gambling.
Yeah, it's gambling. Come on, man. It's haram.
Let's go. How much is a person expected to pay from their wealth towards zakah? What is the
Okay,
Dang,
yeah, go ahead.
2.5%.
All right.
percentage?
What percentage?
Yeah.
20%.
Say that again.
Whoa,
20%.
Say that again.
2.5%.
Confirm that.
2.5%.
Yeah, 2.5. Yeah.
All right. And that's 1 point for you, Jane.
Depends. It depends on what?
If you're Sunni or Shia.
He said it depends if you're Sunni or Shia. So what are you?
I'm Sunni.
Say that again.
I'm Sunni.
So Sunnis pay how much?
2.5%.
Well done. Yeah, 2.5%. Right. All right.
2.5%. 2.5.
2.5%. Well done. Right. What percentage of a person's zakah?
25%.
2.5. Say that again.
2.5%.
Yeah, mashallah. 2.5%, bro.
Oh.
You got it correct. Yeah.
This is not a good quiz, Jane.
No, it's not. I didn't know it was going to be a commercial for their charity. I didn't know it
told
was
you.
Zakah.
I told you to go with the Quran quiz.
I mean, it's like for 5-year-olds.
Yeah, but
settle
it's
down.
Jane. With all due respect, we talk about Islam.
Okay, all right.
Thank you. I mean, we're watching Iqra cartoon for kids. Like,
Yeah,
it's
and
not gonna
5 years
be
old is just, you're about to marry Muhammad, so it's gold enough. It's old enough for me.
exactly. I mean, it's not like we're gonna be scholars of math if we go through
Oh,
these.
halal or haram? Yes. Well, animals? What?
All right, let's try this. All right, since you should we count your point though from the previous
No,
one?
no, it's okay. We'll skip that one.
No, actually, no. It was 2.5. I think should be added because I didn't know that. So let's go.
Assalamu alaikum. Get ready for the quiz.
What?
Halal. It's halal to eat it, I think.
Oh, no, I get it. All
Okay,
right.
And to do other things with it.
Right.
Halal all the way.
Okay, so
It's gonna be halal, except for one haram.
okay, now I get it. So either halal or haram. Okay,
Okay.
all right.
Halal.
Kids. Jane was right. It's for kids.
Yeah.
You know what? Let's not go with the point number right now because let's just have fun with it. Oh, I think this is haram.
Yeah, I think so.
Haram, yeah.
Yeah. Halal. Aisha's sheep ate the Quran verse, so it should be haram, but
No, it's a
who knows?
goat. It's a goat.
Yeah, that should be haram too then. Oh, very halal.
Isn't it
Halal.
halal?
Camel piss, come on.
Yeah, but in Judaism it's haram, non-kosher.
Oh, duck is halal.
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 Sorry,
If it's
Have you guys ever made duck l'orange? So good.
I don't eat duck.
never no.
Halal.
Um,
Oh, it's,
Haram.
what? Rhinoceros is haram? Why?
I don't know.
It
'cause
doesn't have
injured?
hoof. I
What?
think so. It does
I-
not have
It
I don't
doesn't
know.
have what?
His
Hoof,
feet.
hoof.
You have to look. You have to look at his
Hoof?
feet if they're clipped or something.
No, that's not even in the Islamic ruling. I don't know why, but I just thought it would be haram.
Why?
I don't know. so
They
rare.
used to say that to us, like the feet of the animal, if they're clipped or not. No?
Yeah,
Okay. It's taken from Judaism, but yeah. They
But
used to
yes.
yeah,
say that.
what do you say, Ben?
Do they ever eat meat, rhinos?
Hold on, Ben. What do you say about that?
No. If an animal cuddles its food and if it has hoof, it's a kosher in Judaism. Yeah, that's what I try to say.
So you think that's they taking it directly from Jews?
Yes, definitely. Even Muslims don't eat pork, but they don't know why they are don't
Yeah,
eat
but
pork.
the thing is, then camel should be haram too, no?
Yeah, but I have no idea why they are eating camel.
But
Actually,
it's
camel is
I don't think
non-kosher in
is
Judaism.
this about eating the animal? Or is it just about the animal being halal or haram?
No, it's
No,
about eating.
it's about
There's no
eating.
other terms to talk about animals being
You know,
halal, haram.
Islam QA says it's halal, actually.
Huh.
Well, I think it says hippo is halal.
Wow.
Hippos are not
All the,
rhinoceros.
this one's
And
questionable. We're gonna have to look into it.
this should be halal.
I would think
Non-kosher.
haram.
Haram.
Oh, it's haram.
Yeah, because it's an animal that's a carnivore.
Oh yeah. But then hyena is halal.
Yeah, that's
Eat
like the one carnivore that's allowed, right?
Yeah.
Pigeon
That
halal.
haram.
halal.
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 So sorry, everybody's speaking at once. Okay, we're gonna go in order. Ben, what are you saying?
I think halal. Yeah.
No, before that, what you were saying something about.
I said no. I just said halal. Yeah.
Okay, Amazi.
Halal.
You okay? I thought you wanted to say something about the rhino and the hippo. Oh, forget about it. Let's go. So pigeon is halal.
What day? Halal.
Should be halal.
Yeah.
All the
Of course.
Partridge should be. What is with all these birds?
Yeah, like every species of bird is halal, basically. Maybe not the birds of prey,
Dolphin
maybe.
is
haram.
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 This is
Haram.
haram.
Haram. I would say haram.
You know why?
I got it. Yeah.
You know why?
Tell us.
It was Cornelius' point. Remember that, Jane? That the khanzir is also the like dolphin is the khanzir of the sea.
Really?
Yeah, yeah,
Funny.
yeah, yeah. So it crashes when they say all in the sea is halal because when they say khanzir is haram, since the dolphin is the khanzir of the sea.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So I think the rhino thing has something to do with its tusks.
Hmm. Seahorse should be
Haram.
halal. No, it's halal.
Yeah,
Haram? Why?
I don't know. Why would you eat a seahorse? It's nothing.
Hmm. But why is it haram?
I don't know.
Actually,
I really
I'm
don't
guessing
know.
all these things through Jewish lens. Yeah.
Hmm.
But it's not a shellfish, technically, right? Or is it?
No, it's not shellfish. Well,
Because they used to tell us anything from the sea is halal. Anything.
Right, exactly. Well, except for, the dolphin. Yeah.
Oh yeah, right.
let's see here. Oh,
Yeah.
what
Well,
you know this?
there's a difference of opinion, but I would say halal.
Yeah.
Haram.
It's haram.
Nonsense.
Why would you say halal? I'm curious.
Because Muhammad said he doesn't eat it, he doesn't like it, but it's allowable. He didn't
Snake
make
is haram.
Any reptile is haram. Elephant
I think it's a
should be halal.
haram.
Haram.
It's haram.
Oh,
It's the same thing with rhinos.
it's really difficult.
There is halal. Should be halal.
Halal.
Yeah.
Halal.
it
Yeah.
is.
Yeah. Okay, let's go with 20 and then this should be halal,
Yeah.
Yes. Why don't they put the
which
reason?
makes no sense. How can seahorse be haram but oyster be
Doesn't it doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, it doesn't make sense. Okay. Octopus.
Haram.
I don't know.
Halal.
Should be
Halal.
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 Yes. Halal.
I mean, if they're gonna say haram, they just idiots. It's the same thing.
Mhm.
Squid and octopus.
Mm-mm.
Oh, it's halal. Okay. You know what? This was actually boring. You were right,
Yeah.
Jane.
Yeah.
So I guess Jane got a point because you knew 2.5%, but the overall victor is a Mazich. So no Superman logo for you, Jane, today. Maybe next time. I I gotta mute Ben because there's a background noise that's killing me. All right. Let's move on. I wanted to go through do's and don'ts in Algeria. Algeria, tourism. Was it safety? Let's see if you agree
How
with
safe
this.
is Algeria for travel? Algeria is a country located in North Africa, with a Mediterranean Sea coastline in the north, and sharing its borders with Morocco to the northwest, Tunisia to the northeast, Libya to the east, Niger to the southeast, Mali to the southwest, Mauritania, and Western Sahara to the west. It also became the largest country in Africa after the secession of South Sudan from Sudan. And even though Algerian recent history is shaded by civil wars that have been raging until 2002, Algeria is slowly picking itself up and restoring order. Overall risk. Hi. You should know right from the start that Algeria is a country racked by terrorism, and that terrorist troops are still the cause of fear in this North African country. Having said this, Algeria still has tourism, and it is possible to visit and travel through the region without consequences. Travel insurance.
Without
Just like anywhere
consequences?
else, we recommend getting travel insurance when traveling to Algeria. Better be safe than sorry. Word of caution. Beware of pickpockets in crowded areas and tourist landmarks, and do not let your guard down just because you are feeling safe.
I mean, just
don't trust anyone. Yeah.
just from this, like, would you want to visit?
Wow, no, of course not. If you love danger, though, that's amazing.
Very good. Yeah.
Yeah.
So apparently,
Wow.
the Islam quiz channel, they have a Dajjal quiz. If you guys are interested.
Yeah.
Not right now. I want to see this, but we can do it next time.
But this is
Okay.
exactly what I do when I go to Algeria. Like I'm on survival mode. I cannot go out. Like this is really really risky as a woman, a non-hijabi woman alone. That's impossible to go downtown even by day. All of it is true.
So here we got this guy. They said Algeria was too dangerous. So let's see his view.
A laundry right here. Going to the laundromat and check this out. Man, they have heels everywhere. But in this video, I'm just gonna not really explore around a little bit. I have to run some errands. Oh shit. Oh man.
He's already
Almost
in danger.
I'm just gonna run some errands and
The
give you a few
stairs are
prices
against
of
you.
some of the things in the city. I plan to eat breakfast. Again, do laundry.
I mean, this is
The
not
Oh,
really a
as a
tourist
black
video.
person, they're racist. I mean, it's
Well, he's trying to show that they're not racist at all, going through his daily
hmm
routine and saying how
Yeah, if they
beautiful.
see you like westernized man, yeah,
stuff
maybe.
like that,
But
but I'm
yeah.
gonna catch the bus.
Oh my God, I spent so much time with those buses.
Yeah, that doesn't really see as a comfortable bus to ride in.
61 cents for a 40-mile bus ride? Wow, that's a deal.
Do you want to travel on this bus?
I mean,
Considering the terrorist
Yeah.
risk, then it's quite high.
I don't even care about the terrorist risk. Like, look at these. I mean, this seems like a nightmare.
You know, it's super dangerous because sometimes the drivers they are racing each other, and this
Mm,
becomes really dangerous. They don't care like if they have people and they're just, you know, driving very fast.
no, man, that's not a nice bus. But yeah, good price. Sure. Some Muslimos at the top.
Just got to the bus station. I'm about 20 minutes out, but I think the problem is, or 20 minutes out from my destination. But I think the problem is I got a hill to walk up. There was a bus right
The
there,
hills.
and then says I'm 20 minutes out. Oh, guys, look at that Mediterranean water right there. We're gonna go to the right side.
I gotta
There's
give
some
it though.
spots over
It's
there,
pretty beautiful.
and then
Yeah, but
actually, you know
it's
what? We
not
might not go
thanks
too
to
far. Oh
them.
no,
It's
no, I
just
see
the
it.
natural state of the country. Like you have beautiful
Mm.
places like this, but you know, when you look inside, it's very dirty. It's they're not taking care of those beautiful places. But yeah, I mean, they didn't work for that, so.
Yeah, we are going to the right. I see where it's at. Then we're gonna hit the left side, and we're gonna talk a little bit more once I get over there. Just showing you the view. Goes a beach right here. Beautiful. I'm not gonna go down there. If I had to guess, and I don't know, if you're from Algiers, let me know. The majority of people here are probably, well, there may be locals, but I'll just put it to you like this: the other beach I was at, I didn't really see any bikinis. I'm seeing a lot more bikinis now, so maybe they're tourists.
Of course.
It's very calm. Seems like it's family friendly.
I mean, this doesn't seem to be a tourist place either.
Yeah,
So is this
if
like
you wanna,
a nudist beach, the version of Islamic nudist beach where you don't have burqas on?
no, people are just, you know, sometimes they're just swimming with their abayas and their regular clothes. But if you want to wear a bikini, you have to go to a private beach. So because they will have like some standard, and they will have like if it's the beach of a hotel, they treat you well, and you're not harassed. Like,
Mm.
mm.
Hmm.
The water seems calm, so great for children. They got I forgot what that thing is called, but they got that right there. Yeah, it's beautiful.
Like keep
Greenery
in
in the
mind that
background,
Algiers is quite civilized. It's
fresh
the
air.
big city, the capital of the Algeria. So it's quite you know, structured and acceptable. But you know, when you go in my region, for example, it's very unsafe.
See, okay, Ben, you wanted to say something because I muted you, and I think, uh,
No, bro. You
right.
continue.
Yeah, I think it's not like on Clubhouse. If I mute you, you can unmute yourself. I have to unmute you. So sorry about that. No, I wanted to mute you just because you had a lot of background noise. But yeah, good to know it works. Anyway,
Restaurant right here. Get
snack.
some snacks.
You know, like watching this doesn't look that bad, right? Like just this little beach. This is from the Roman Empire, right? Like this little, what do you call it?
Amphitheater.
Yeah, yeah.
Mm.
This is from the Roman era, right?
Yeah, there are many. Tipaza, Tingad, places like this. They have a lot of
Yeah.
a lot of them.
Do you miss your own country
Today's a weekday. Keep that in mind. So
when you
super
watch
chill.
this?
I can imagine on the weekend. It would
Yeah, I don't know. Some things, yes, but some, it's too much inconvenience for just a little bit of nice things, like when you find a nice beach like this, when you go and run some errands and, seeing the family, of course, but the rest is so, like, I always get a little depressed when I arrive there because I have to switch my brain into a different functioning, different values, different way of thinking. So it's just a lot of changes to do. And when I went to Morocco, I was like appreciating that for North African countries, not doing too bad. But my colleague, he's French, and he went with his wife to the same city, and he had like a very bad experience because he came with Western French standards in his mind, so he had like a cultural shock. But from my point of view, it was not too bad because I was used to Algeria, so it was funny to discuss that. But um, yeah,
So,
it's a dangerous country, even for native and even for Algerian people. So,
so
what
here
can we add to that?
I wanna see this. So we have here, don't go to Algeria, and then we have the truth about Algeria by, I guess, somebody who is a Muslim gonna promote Algeria. So let's put them back to back. Wait a minute, it tricked me. Thought it was gonna be like, oh, don't visit. Okay, so this is not what I expected. I thought it was gonna be, you know, actually true to not go to Algeria. But that's maybe this one. 10 things not to do in Algeria.
Algeria, that unknown yet wonderful country. Not everybody thinks about it when thinking about their holidays, but they should. So, to help you
Should
prepare
they?
your trip, we bring you these things not to do in Algeria. Know before you go. 1. Don't forget your visa. The visa to Algeria isn't particularly the easiest one, and unfortunately, it's required for most countries in the world. So try to have it ready before you start your trip, and you'll avoid a lot of trouble.
Isn't that true for every
2.
country?
Don't expect sleep to be cheap. Mass tourism doesn't really exist in Algeria, so hotels are very expensive if we compare them to how cheap everything else is in the country. You can find prices from 30 euros to 200 euros, although most of them are over 50 euros a night. If you are
What?
traveling with a lower
Wait
budget,
a second, that's crazy. How can it be that expensive?
The hotels are quite nice. When you go into the hotels, you forget that you're in Algeria. But I think that the standard is, you have like Sheraton, Hilton hotels, and the Tulips, Marriott's, and they're all very pricey because they receive a lot of Westerners and people working. So,
Hmm.
yeah. Not tourists, people
budget,
coming
you
for
can always
work.
This is the standard, really?
is get
Oh
a
no.
youth hostel instead, where
Oh,
you'll pay
hostel,
around
not
€2 per night. On the other hand, you could always try couch surfing, making sure the people you choose look safe and have many positive references, of course. It's a great
I
way
wouldn't
to
do
meet
that.
new.
Whoa, whoa, whoa,
Yes,
whoa.
please tell us. Yeah,
Oh
tell
no,
us
I
why.
mean it's dangerous. It's like people doing that in Algeria have higher chances to be dangerous people. It's not
Hmm.
something that is socially accepted to do, first of all.
Oh.
So the people doing that would be weirdos. Yeah.
Hmm.
Mm.
Local people. 3. Don't forget your dictionary. Most of the younger people do know English, but don't hold on to that. It's not that easy to find people who speak English. The official language in Algeria is Arabic, and some people speak French, as it was a French colony. So if you want to be able to communicate, bring a French dictionary. 4. Don't get a taxi. Taxis are expensive and usually try to cheat tourists. You can use the Yassir mobile app, which is basically the same as Uber, or get a bus. Although they don't tend to follow their schedules. Renting a car isn't cheap either, and if you go to the desert, try to book a flight. They're not too expensive and you'll save some time too. 5. Don't forget your cell. If you want to be able to move freely
What a
without a guide and
stupid.
find historical
What
places,
the hell? Wait,
hotels,
wait.
or
That's
restaurants
just.
by
Why don't forget your soul. Like, that's not something to Algeria. It was very dumb.
Mauritania, Mali, and Niger are absolutely no-go zones in Algeria. They're the most dangerous ones, as are remote or mountainous areas. But don't worry, because these areas are far from all the tourist attractions.
Don't
7.
worry. So, take the flight to the desert, but don't go to the desert. What? I don't know.
Actually, there is one place where Christians go to see the sunset, no, sunrise, in the Sahara. But other than that place, I wouldn't risk going anywhere else. Mm.
No.
7. Don't rely on having Wi-Fi everywhere. Sure, big hotels, offices, and random apartments are sure to have a Wi-Fi connection. However, if you're out and about and want to use some internet in Algeria, you'll need to get a local SIM card with data, which will cost you around 5 to 10 euros per month. And out of the 3 different networks they have, choose Mobilis. It has a better range. 8. Don't forget your money. Here, the local currency is the Algerian dinar, and there are not many places where ATM machines accept international bank cards. Sure, you could try the airports, huge hotels like the Sheraton, or regular banks, but sometimes they're out of money. So to avoid being left without your monies, bring some emergency cash too.
I mean, nothing from what I've seen so far tells me that I should visit Algeria. So just a hustle.
Algeria, Algeria has been attracting like hipsters that want to, see a country that is completely wild and, no structure, like a little bit dangerous, or going to the people's house and stay with the inhabitants. So this is like a very a niche kind of tourism. It's not designed to be welcoming, and it's not the policy is not to become like Morocco. In fact, like last time when we saw the movie, the video calling about talking about prostitution in Marrakesh, you saw that it was the Algerian often shame the Moroccan people for being, prostitutes because they
Yeah.
have a
Yeah.
touristic country. It's not a value thing. It's not valued at all
So they don't
to be
want to
open.
have tourism.
They don't want to. They rely just on gas and oil, and we are too good to be welcoming Westerners. We don't need them, basically, and that's also like a residue of the communist socialist thinking.
Hmm.
Mm.
Yeah, actually, that is something I can resonate with. That's how I was brought up as well. Like,
Mm-hmm.
where you
Yeah.
where like if they're tourists, you cheat them out of money. That's what they're good for.
Mm. Yeah,
And
exactly.
you don't need to smile, to give good service, because they should be happy that the service exists in the first place. So they should be
Yeah.
smiling towards you.
And when
Yeah.
they see the Moroccans and even some places in Tunisia like being very touristic, they say, "Oh, you're lowering yourself to hospitality for, non-Muslims, basically, non-Arabs, you know?"
Yeah.
But they have those Qatari prince and Saudi Arabian prince come to Algeria and go hunting species that are endangered, crazy, and they've been like making some species of animals of Algeria disappear because of that.
Really?
Yes, they go and they hunt, like, I don't know, animals like um, any places like in the desert with animals, or there used to be lions in Algeria. I think there's none left, but yeah, they have like pricey
Sorry.
safaris for those people, but they are Muslims, it's okay.
Hmm.
Hmm.
Yeah, I know lions. Really, lions in Algeria. That's crazy.
Yeah, before. I don't know about the current situation, but yeah. Mm.
Hmm. Oh, that's bad. But yeah, you know, it's like Islam doesn't care about diversity of species, even though they want to tell us that Islam is correlated with science and beautiful and whatever. Like they don't, they don't give a like just when we watched about these animals being halal or haram, like you said, the only way you talk about these animals if you can eat them or not. Like they don't care about the beauty or diversity of the animals.
Exactly.
Uh,
Yeah, of
it's,
course.
you know, very sad thing.
9. Don't start your diet just yet. In Algeria, they eat a lot of fast food, such as shawarma and fries. They're very
Really?
cheap and you'll find them everywhere. But you can always go to a restaurant to eat nice food if you prefer, which will cost you about the same as Western European restaurants do. Oh, and don't forget, drinking alcohol in public is forbidden.
No, 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 no. It's haram. Say it correctly. It's haram. Yeah.
10. Don't think it's all just sand. When people think of Algeria, they imagine riding camels in the desert. But guess what? There are also cars, buses, and trains, just like in your city. Yep, this is a civilized country. Sure, the
Is
Sahara
it?
Desert occupies 4
I mean, so far everything you said is like the opposite of a civilized country, but how a civilized
Yeah,
country?
it's a civilized country according to the medieval standards of Europe. What can I say?
Sometimes it's just crazy how the socialist view of a society correlates perfectly with Islamic standards. The way, like the mentality of how to view like other people and surroundings around you, thinking that you're better while you're living
Mm.
in shit.
That, yes, that totalitarian, authoritarian tendency, and also that they are conformist. Conformism, collectivism are strong in both. So yeah, they combine very well. That's
Yeah.
the worst kind of mix. Yeah. Mm.
Yeah.
fifths of the Algerian territory, but they also have a coastline, ancient Roman Empire ruins, and stunning heritage of the Ottoman Empire, Spain, France, and more. Where would you like to know what not to do in next? Comment below.
I just wonder if I.
What
So
not to do? Don't go to Algeria. Don't go to Algeria.
if
That
you
was an easier.
let's say you're a couple, a tourist couple, and you hold hands and kiss in public, would you like
Whoa,
what
no, 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 no,
no?
no, no. Don't do that. Oh my God. There's
Even if you're
the
tourist?
police. The police comes. No, the
Really?
tourists, they don't mind. The police comes and stop you from kissing in public.
What
It's not
the?
allowed. Yeah,
Oh,
of course. You cannot even hold hands. Like, I know people from Clubhouse living in Algeria, they were a young couple just, getting married, soon. and they were kissing in a like in a place where there was no one, but the policeman saw them, and you know he find them, and he asked them to prove that they were about to marry. Like, give me the proof that you were gonna, marry
Mm.
each other, because otherwise it's even worse for you if it's like non fiance, non married. And what else? When you go to the hotel and you're a woman and a man, and I did that when I went on a honeymoon in Malaysia. I brought with me papers justifying that I was married to my husband, because it's an Islamic country and they can ask for, a man and woman together in a hotel. They you have to justify about your marriage.
Hmm.
Yeah.
That's so they would get fined because they were kissing or holding hands, but if they were not about to get married, then the punishment would be even more severe.
Yes.
That's
It's
crazy.
a zina accusation then.
Yeah.
And also, yeah, they would call your parents and your family and shame you in front of everyone. And also, since my parents were kids and teenagers, in every city of Algeria, there is like, they call it in English, they call it the Love Alley, or the Love, how to say, square, or it's always like a place that is quite hidden
North
where
Africa.
people who love each other can actually kiss each other because they cannot be seen easily. So they know, young people, they know where to go to do that, but they're always risking to be seen by the family or the police. So yeah.
That's crazy. So the last thing before we go, I have us because we're 2 hours. I wanted to see this video because this is gonna be Muslims making propaganda for Algeria. So let's see what they say.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa
Assalamu
barakatuh.
alaikum.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Today's topic, Algeria. Is it worth visiting Algeria?
No.
What do I think of this country? I can tell you the truth or I can lie. You sure? Yeah. Okay.
Are you good? Alhamdulillah. You see why people
Alhamdulillah.
come across as aggressive when they speak to you.
Algeria is situated in North Africa, bordered by the Mediterranean Sea to the north, Tunisia and Libya to the northeast, Niger to the southeast, Mali and Mauritania to the southwest, the Western Sahara to the west, and Morocco to the northwest. Its strategic location made it a crossroad for cultures and civilization for centuries. Algeria is the largest country in the African continent since the division of Sudan in 2011. Algeria boasts a captivating tapestry of
I
diversity,
just want to say
both in its
this is the
people and
second
language.
time they say this about Sudan. It's not that like you see something here. They don't want to recognize South Sudan. They said since Sudan split. They don't say since the formation of South Sudan. It's a very very subtle line of not recognizing South Sudan. They just say that Sudan split.
Is this video made by somebody who's Algerian?
I don't
Probably.
know,
Probably.
It
but a
sounds very,
Muslim.
very unenthusiastic and a little bit gangsta.
Yes, it's
Yeah.
Algerian in a nutshell. Yeah, but you know what? I don't know what's about it, but when I grew up, they were all about, oh, we have the biggest country, one of the biggest country of Africa, and then yeah, the biggest, and then we are like 5 times the size of France. Is that something that you Europeans grow up thinking, like a big country is a sign of I don't know, greatness? Because I grew up with that idea that, oh, the size is immense, so Algeria is great, which is completely stupid because it's shit inside. But yeah.
I think that is something universal. The size of a country that people do measure size. But of course, it doesn't really make sense about the country's greatness because of its size.
I'm just saying his lack of enthusiasm is not a good. He's not selling me. He should be cheerful. He should be like trying to reel us in.
Mm. It's for Muslims, you know. So
No, that's a weakness because how the Algerians speak, they are very proud and they are valuing being like impulsive and brutal and manhood,
Right. It's not
extreme
like
toxic, yeah, toxic masculinity, and men don't show emotions. Like most of Algerian families that I know, they grew up with a very distant and very repressive dad. Always, they never talk to their children. They're always distant and that's how like they value manhood. Like you have to be strong and very authoritarian, and you never laugh, you never listen to music, and that's how
no,
they raise their
Jane,
children.
Jane, you don't understand. You should already know that Algeria is a great country. That's why he's so unenthusiastic. Like he
Right.
shouldn't need to explain
Exactly, I
this.
have nothing to prove kind of
Yeah,
posture, yeah.
Right, right.
yeah.
Languages. The population of Algeria is a melting pot of various ethnicities, each contributing to the country's vibrant cultural mosaic. From the indigenous Berber communities to the Arabs and the Tuareg population, Algeria's people reflect a rich blend of historical influences. This diversity is not only evident in the physical appearances, but also in traditions, cuisines, and the art forms that have evolved over centuries. The linguistic landscape is equally intricate, with Arabic being the official language, acting as the bridge to the wider Arab world. However, the presence of Berber languages, each with its own unique dialect, underscores the indigenous heritage that has been preserved across generations. The linguistic richness not only reflects Algeria's past, but also paints a dynamic picture of the nation's present, where unity is found in celebrating its
Unity,
multifaceted
really?
identity.
Unity?
So, is Algeria worth visiting? In
No.
my humble opinion, I would say yes, most definitely. But what makes Algeria worth visiting? Number one, the people.
You know, I
Algeria.
think he's stoned like hell. Sounds like he's stoned.
That's how they talk, really. I'm not shocked. I think it's an Algerian living in the UK or something.
But they are stoned quite frequently, so that's why they talk
Mm.
like this.
Are incredibly generous, welcoming, and
Oh,
kind.
generous. So are the Algerians generous or not? Uh,
Mm, depends on how you approach them. I mean, it's if the younger people are very open-minded, those who are raised by the social media, they are influenced by other things. But the older people, I don't think so. Like it's hard to say. Come on, it's it's very generalizing. So.
yeah.
Yes, if you get befriend them, you can have like a very generous and hospitality qualities to them, especially if you come from the West. Like they want to show a good image, but I was just saying that the country is not following the same strategy as Morocco of being of systematically being warm and welcoming. It's like on the individual scale, yes, probably they're not monsters, but yeah, the context is not encouraging that. That's what I mean.
Yeah.
No, he's not his friend. He's just. I was posing a picture of him. Oh, really? Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, yeah. Yeah. I thought this was your father. I don't know this guy. Come on. Come on. My name is Chris. Chris. Shukran. Hello, Chris. Hello. Welcome to Algeria.
Also, Kafir, if you want to be generous, you have to if you want to be generous, you have to have things. Those people are just, very poor. The country is poor. They cannot be very generous. They can have
Yeah.
hospitality, but I don't know what generosity means here. I don't get it.
Mhm.
Celebrity in Algeria, though. Okay, so you know the story, right? Yeah. He said, "I'm going to go see my friends with the hat." I thought that was his friend, so I was like, "I get in a photo." I thought it was you. We're brothers. People kiss me. With bald heads. It's like a tradition. That's why the guy. It's holy. Yeah. People kiss people with bald heads. Yeah, it's like that's why the guy wanted to kiss your head so much. Everybody wanted to kiss my head. أنا
That's
من
gay,
نيجيريا.
but
ما شاء
whatever.
الله. أنتم من المنطقة هذه. أدرار. بشار. صحراء. ما شاء الله. كان عندي فكرة أن أشوف بشار. والله. ولكن
They're doing
الوقت
voodoo.
قبيك لازم نرجع.
Yes.
إن شاء الله المرة الجاي. مرحبا بك خذ هاتفي ومرحبا بك. أنتم are surprised they don't have a scamming culture.
They don't have a scamming culture. Hold on, is that true? They don't have a scamming culture because everything so far it seems like they do.
A scamming
Yeah,
culture?
scamming culture. Yeah,
To scam people, you mean?
yeah, yeah.
Oh, I think they, well, it depends on who you meet.
I
But
mean,
yeah,
they
they
said
will
don't
try
take a
to.
cab, don't take taxis. You know, be careful of uh, remote areas. Watch wallets. Watch the pickpockets. Like that doesn't seem like it's not a scamming culture. It seems very
Yeah, but it's like
contradictory.
any third world country in the end. Like, yeah, I wasn't shocked when I went to India, for example. Like, it was like I expected that to be. This is a third world country attribute.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, Islam is not going to take them out of this situation because it's an ideology that keeps them in that misery. So,
Yeah.
yeah, it's just a, yeah.
I say bullshit on that one. There is no scamming culture. I say bullshit.
It sounds like someone trying hard to find good sides of Algeria. That's how it sounds like. Because he's Algerian and he's proud of it and he has nothing to be proud of and he is still trying hard.
And
Yeah.
lying is halal, so I call bullshit on that one. Yeah.
Is that enough? Number two, the food. In regards to cuisines, Algeria has quite a variety. There are also many restaurants
I mean,
which serve traditional Algerian meals.
we just heard of the other one that there's fast food everywhere, but if you want to have fancy restaurant, it's the same price as in a European country. So I mean, really, like this
Yeah, the
guy
best the
seems to
best way
just yeah.
the best way is to know someone who is Algerian and has an Algerian mom and they cook very well. But to go to restaurants to pay so much for just, something that you could, have at the home of an Algerian, that's silly. And the young people, that communist, they don't have Amazon, they don't have McDonald's, they don't have, it's just in very few places like this in the biggest cities. Most of Algeria, they dream about this communist socialist past. People like just in the communist area when they are, they just want to drink Coca-Cola and they want fast food and they want jeans, and this is exactly what they feel like.
Hmm.
Fascinated but also hating the West. That's a very ambivalent feeling.
Yeah, I know that. We want it, but we're gonna curse you for having it.
Exactly.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, so let me ask you this: what do you think has the most significant on Algeria? Is it the communism, or is it Islam?
Oh, and as influence, what is the strongest influence?
Yeah.
Oh, I would say Islam.
Mm.
Islam has just revived the conformist collectivist mindset of communism. It just gripped into that aspect and kept it. So
It's like a perfect match.
horrible, yes. All
Because
the
no,
countries
like
that have
a
been
lot of these things you say about the culture and restaurants, like I know that from the childhood of communism. Like I could resonate with that so well. Like I know exactly what you're talking about. But it seems like it's from that aspect. it's not about Islam, but then like you put it Islam into that, and you just make it much worse, and that's where like
Yes.
I don't really resonate that well. Yeah.
The communism had like a pragmatic kind of realistic kind of, when you put superstition and, lack of education, I think that disconnected them from reality even more. But yeah, the common points between Islam and communism, yeah, we know them, and they combine very well because of that. So
Yeah.
One thing I did find strange though is there are not many foreign restaurants. So you may find a Syrian restaurant, for example, but you wouldn't find like a McDonald's, or you wouldn't find I didn't see McDonald's once. I spoke to a friend who told me that there is no McDonald's in Algeria. During my time there, I didn't see a Pizza Hut or a KFC. It's more traditional, healthy cuisine, which is quite nice.
Healthy? I don't
I
know if
definitely say
shawarma and
Algerian
French
food is
fries are that
no,
healthy.
it's
no.
tasty,
Yeah.
and
Pizza.
Yeah, look, French
it's
fries. I don't
healthy
think that's
in
healthy.
comparison to many other countries that I had visited.
It's spicy, man.
It's called hamis. It's very spicy.
Hamis.
Is that potato inside, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's made
Good
out
stuff.
of pepper
This is good stuff. I can't lie.
that you cook slowly. It's very good.
Yeah.
It's traditional, yeah. It's healthy and traditional.
Yeah, but I mean, French fries. The shawarma and French fries is not really traditional, but they have that everywhere. Yeah.
Steak what? Steak halham. Steak halham. This is la puree. It's French for mashed potatoes. Mashed potatoes. And what's next to it? So what was this? This is batata kusha. It's potato in the oven. This is literally what it means. Batata kusha. You know.
If you look at the
It's
restaurant, right, it's very empty. The restaurant is just very empty if you look at it.
they make it in the oven, like a casserole.
Okay, got it. Number 3, the history. Algeria was part of the Ottoman Empire, and not to mention, Algeria was also colonized by the French for 132 years. That's quite a long time. The French definitely left their architectural imprint. Algeria also has a number of grand landmarks, one of them being the iconic Constantine Bridge. Algeria has a number of caves. They have ruins.
Actually, that is something I would like to visit. That's actually pretty cool. The underground caves.
Has a number of grand landmarks, one of them being the iconic Constantine Bridge. Algeria has a number of caves.
Like he just skipped past this. Like, oh, it has number of caves, but this is actually something very. I mean, this is something that is a very unique thing in nature, where you have underground caves, and this set of type of I forgot what the isotopes in the I guess it's called isotopes in the ceiling. Have you ever visited any of these, Amazigh?
Not in Algeria, no. In other countries, yes, but not in Algeria.
No. Do you know where this one is located?
It's El Kahf.
Oh,
I would be afraid to have a revelation there. Really, I would
this
be
was where
scared.
Muhammad came. This is where Jibril is. Yeah. Yes. It's filled with jinns, of course.
Yeah, they say that a lot. Yeah, there's a lot of superstitions about. Yeah.
But I just wondering, like, why isn't this highlighted more? I mean, weird. No.
Sorry?
Now, I'm wondering why this like is not highlighted more as a tourist attraction or like a landmark. Hmm.
They have ruins.
That's Roman ruins in Tipaza.
Oh, okay.
Those are Roman. They're not as ancient as these ones. These ones I'm talking about, like they don't even know 100%
Where they came from?
built them. Yeah.
Wow.
And the doors are so tiny.
How about
Can you imagine,
Constantine?
even in Constantine, these ones I'm talking about in the south, not a lot of people know about them actually.
Okay.
Yeah.
A long coastline, so there's many beaches. and they also have one of the largest mosques in Africa.
Of
In
course,
fact, I think the
that's
mosque
the
is
thing they want to brag about the most, right? The mosque. Like, forget everything else. No, no. Look at our beautiful mosque. That's the thing, right? Always. Like, I don't want to visit
Yes,
that
and
shit.
they've been criticized because it has cost a lot of money, and instead of building hospitals, during the COVID, they went very crazy after the president for putting so much money in a mosque.
Yeah. Look at that, like, piece of shit building. Seriously. Like, oh, what's so special about it? You know what? You know what it looks like?
The
Maybe,
biggest.
no. Was this an airfield or something before it became a mosque?
Sorry?
Was this an airfield before it became a mosque?
I don't know. I
Look
really don't know.
it, yeah. Looks like a
Yeah, it
random
looks. Yeah,
gangster.
yeah, yeah. It looks like an airfield right here, right?
I don't know the history of it.
Here is
Mm.
the airfield, and here this is a watchtower. Like, this looks like uh, like a terminal. Uh, looks like,
Right.
what do you call it? Just what do you call it? A terminal, an airport. Yeah, it's a
Mm.
transformed airport. That's what it looks like.
Maybe. I don't know about the story of this mosque, but again, we have the biggest country, we have the biggest mosque, very stupid, like a gorilla thinking. And it's just like they are imitating like the UAE, Dubai, like they have the biggest this and the biggest that. So let's make the biggest mosque. And even if the rest of the country is shitty, they are building as if they had the money of Dubai or this is just like Algeria in a nutshell.
I wouldn't be surprised if this is a converted airport. Like a strip here, the terminal here, and a watchtower here. Yeah.
was actually the largest in Africa at one point, Jamia Al Jazair. But there's a lot of competition going on in Africa. Things
Competition.
change. It's quite
Yeah, they want to
sporadic.
compete
One
in
minute
that.
this is the biggest mosque, the next minute that's the biggest mosque. Number 4, Algeria is incredibly affordable. C'est une bonne marché, as they say in French.
A phallic shape minarets. they're they're just competing in phallic minarets. The size of my mosque is bigger than yours. Come on. But we don't have proper education. We don't have proper hospitals.
Uh,
For no, it's this old leather one. Oh, okay. And it was like online it was like $250, and I got it for $3. Wow. Yeah. But it was used.
I was gonna say cheap, but I don't want anyone to misunderstand me. I don't want people in the comments saying "Aide étranger gulu Jazairiyin bukhala." No, that's not what I said. The country itself is incredibly affordable. The most expensive thing for me was the hotel, which was 70 euros, and this was a 4-star hotel. I couldn't complain because in France I had spent the same amount of money, and that was in Les Bonliots.
I mean, this is. Okay. You're comparing France to Algeria with prices. Like, come on, really? Like, is it even comparable?
No.
You-
Maybe
how do you even compare these two?
Morocco.
I don't know.
Compare
Like, how
compare
can you compare?
Morocco or maybe Oman or something.
Yeah, I mean, if his standard of living is that bad, then, like, this is, I don't know. Oh, it wasn't that expensive because in Paris, I paid a lot of money too. It's like, you Yeah, I just don't know. I just
And he was saying that I paid for a hotel in Paris, but it was in the projects, like les banlieues. It's like outside, like the
oh, all right, all right.
yeah. So
I
he
get.
was saying that
Uh,
basically the whole Algeria is like the worst parts of Paris. But yeah, I mean, what the hell? The whole Algeria is les banlieues of Paris. No, it's the same. It's full
I
of
see.
Algerian, by the way.
Okay, I didn't get that. Yeah, so basically, he says that the same amount of money you pay in a Muslim shithole area of Paris, you pay the same amount of a shithole area in Algeria. What a good, actually a good comparison. Then it makes sense. Yes, it is. It is actually a good comparison. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, just at the outskirts, not even in the center. And it was a 3-star hotel, and it was nowhere near the quality of the hotel in Algeria. The food is affordable.
The funny thing is, do you know how expensive this is in the United States? Yeah. So, like, for example, those are 80, right? Yeah. That would be probably about 1,200, 1,200. Wow. In the United States. Really? For a piece? Oh, yeah. And it wouldn't be that big. It's probably about half.
I thought the sizes in the US were
very
huge.
expensive.
Transportation is affordable. Even the domestic flights are affordable. And in some cases, due to the hospitality of the people, you might even find yourself struggling to pay.
Gratuit. Allah يعاونك خويا. Les hommes. Les hommes.
I don't buy that. I don't buy that. I think if you're not a Muslim, you will pay. Just because they knew them and they were Muslims and they had a camera, they just want to be like, oh no, no, take it.
Right. The
Yeah.
camera.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
befriended them. Yeah,
Mm.
exactly.
خيار الناس. يقول لك خيار الناس.
They're the best.
ايوه من عندي هذا.
هدايا.
من عندي.
الله يعاونك.
Are those
الله
cookies?
يحفظك.
What happened?
السلام عليكم ورحمة الله. I've been trying to pay.
Sorry,
Cookies.
what?
Looks like a bunch of cookies and laundry baskets.
Yeah, that's how they
They
do it.
sell that like this.
Yeah, that's how they sell it. Yeah, isn't that kind of normal? Like this looks normal to me.
That does not look sanitary.
But
This
really,
looks
I
so
mean, I'm
communist.
okay. I'm sorry, but this is maybe I'm around Arabs too much. But this is how the bakery around me looks like as well.
What?
Yeah, like they put it in these baskets. Yeah,
Whoa.
yeah. And
Like
yeah, and as you
spicy
say, like
bread.
even if growing up,
Uh,
this is
if
very
you,
normal. This looks
if
normal
you
to me.
if you had a bakery like that in the U.S., it would get shut down in a second.
No, this looks like I don't know. I'm asking, doesn't this look normal to you?
Because I saw that in Algeria, maybe I wasn't shocked. But now with the Western lens, if I saw that in France, I would be shocked. Yeah,
Really? Like, don't you
I
have
understand them.
bakery
No,
stands
it's
in France as well?
No,
Don't you have?
if you
Don't,
go if you go to ethnic shops like spice markets, they have these products
yeah.
in baskets. But it's it's even like it's like the it's like Algeria. It's like the third world. It's for people who want to have the same products as they used to have in their country. So it's I don't know. It's
I really don't see any problems here, Jane.
so if we have like breakfast with Sam one day with you, it's
What
not
is
going to look like this.
unsanitary? Wait. What is unsanitary here? Like,
It's just exposed. There could be bugs flying around, things crawling.
that's true for every bakery.
That's not how we do bakeries.
No.
This
Yeah,
is
you're gonna
a
have like
standard.
some
This is a
insects
standard.
running inside.
This is a standard. This is a standard basket where you put bread in.
Bread, but not cakes, not cookies, not things like this. I don't know. Bread, maybe. I don't know.
Boxed and behind glass counters, like sealed.
Yeah, well,
Basic hygiene, clean.
okay, yeah, I understand that, but please don't tell me that you don't have problems with hygiene in America.
Of course. Well, not like this. I mean, I'm telling you, a shop
Uh,
gets shut down.
They're past that point.
I don't know. I've seen bakeries like this. Just saying.
It doesn't look
But yeah,
very
you're
appealing.
right. You're
It
right. It's
doesn't
not
look very
sanitary.
appealing.
Yeah, you're right.
It's
It's not
not good
very
looking.
sanitary. It's not because yeah, you have bugs and stuff. Yeah, that's true. But that's the risk you have to take. You know.
But you can
Just saying.
still eat both of the wings of the fly. Right?
I think I've been around
About
Arabs.
roaches. I mean,
I think I've been around too many Arab neighborhoods. That's why, like, I don't see anything suspicious. Yeah.
الله يعاونك صحتك خويا الله يحفظك السلام عليكم
they're just on
trying
the
to pay for
ground.
stuff.
They're just sitting on the ground.
No, no, that's what I wanted to say. Hold on. Look, it was not on the ground. Look, it was not on
Back
the ground. No, 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 no. It was not on the ground. Look.
Some of them look like they were just sitting on the
No,
ground.
no, 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 no.
Look.
Look, look. It's elevated.
Oh, okay, it is raised. Okay, all right.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying. It's elevated. See?
Okay, all right, my bad.
I've been trying to pay for stuff since I arrived.
But if we're gonna be picky, hold on. I saw something actually.
الله يعاونك صحتك خويا
This one looks to be underground though.
That's what I was
But
wondering. But it might be right.
but it's in plastic. But it's in plastic, around in plastic. So
Oh, okay. All right. That's not as bad, I guess. Yeah, at least it has.
listen. Stop being so Islamophobic,
I just don't
Jane.
know why wouldn't they all have plastic?
This is very Islamophobic of you, all right?
Sam, you're an Arabized Islamophobe.
I'm trying to pay for stuff since I arrived. No one's let me, not even just him, no one's let me pay. So like, yeah. That means we go for lobster. Finally, transportation. Transportation in Algeria is incredibly.
I mean, they showing the subway and they showing, I guess, the trams, but we just saw buses looking like shit.
Smooth. Buses.
Yeah, yeah. These are not the buses shown to us in the previous ones. Like, where is this? Like, this must be like in the biggest city.
Yeah, so maybe in Algiers, or yeah, you could see that in big
Yeah.
cities. Yeah, but I think only Algiers, honestly. I didn't hear
Yeah.
about this elsewhere.
And I'm pretty sure that like this spot is just the most cleanest spot. Like if he goes to
And
the
also
suburb,
Algeria, you have so many mountains. Only the little buses can go in some places.
Move. Buses, trams, subways, domestic flights, fast trains, you name it.
domestic flights. This is not a this is not a domestic flight.
Right.
He's illustrating. He's illustrating. He didn't have the images, the actual images.
Yeah. This is a bullshit video.
Fast trains, you name it, Algeria has it. I'm a big fan of the subway in Algiers. It's very convenient, especially if you want to go downtown and visit Casbah. Additionally,
That's
they have,
Algiers.
the buses are great. Algeria is quite hot. I'm not sure if they have air conditioning on the buses, but I didn't find myself getting hot, or I didn't find that it was
He keeps
overcrowded.
saying Algeria. It's Algiers.
They're all wearing
That's
jackets.
silly.
Yeah, exactly. What? How are they wearing jackets?
I don't know, because when I went there and it was like 20 degrees and I wore a t-shirt, they were all looking at me. 20 degrees for them, it's cold.
Weird.
They were looking at me as if I was naked. It was really annoying.
Wow.
I just don't get why they have
Yeah,
jackets.
I'd be more interested in
struggling to
him
breathe.
experiencing as a woman, who went there.
I just don't get the jackets.
That sort of thing. No, because of the weather. Oh, yeah.
Because you weren't feeling well, and then the hot. Yeah, it's not like hot as.
You need to take off your jacket or something like that.
No, this is fine. It may have been the time that I'd taken the bus, but honestly, I had a great experience on Algerian transportation. It's also quite cheap. I would advise that if you're going to change your money, to do it with the guys near Casbah. There's a group of guys that literally just hanging around on the road with.
What?
Hell.
What?
Group of guys.
They don't have a scam. Wait. He said there is no scam culture, and then he just made commercials for you to get scammed
For
on the
you to get
streets.
robbed. Like, what the hell?
What
Exactly.
the hell? What a piece of shit.
Mm,
What a piece of shit. Yeah,
because
like you said, Jane,
they became
this
his
guy is
friend.
gangsta,
Yeah.
and
He's
he's
getting a
scamming.
percentage out of the scam.
Yeah. What the hell? He's sending people to get robbed in the streets. Like that's the one thing you never do. You don't you don't exchange money on the street by some shady dude looking at you. Like you know you're gonna get scammed. Like, and he's sending them to you. Like this disgusting. Oh, there's no scam culture. Oh, we don't want to get paid. Like, of course, this is a whole commercial video for the scammers. Man,
There's
this
no
is
scam
fucked up.
culture. It's the whole country is a scam. You don't need scam culture when the whole country is a scam.
So this whole thing was just to promote the scam artists. That's disgusting.
I think so.
Probably his family business.
You know, just for that. I'm pretty sure he's not watching, but for any Muslim who watch, I'm gonna end the show by playing our beautiful, beautiful song about Aisha, and that should conclude because we've been on almost 3 hours. Before I play it again, we've been over 500 views. Finally, Alhamdulillah, Allah has praised us.
All right,
Any
thanks.
any final comments before we go?
Thanks, guys. This has been fun.
Yeah,
Yes, I
always.
agree. We'll try to find more quizzes. It was fun to do that as well. Good
Yeah, we should
improvisation.
find good quizzes too next time.
Thank you, Jane.
Sure.
I will take you to Algeria, Jane, so you can eat cookies out of baskets. You're invited officially.
Tell me if you find any bugs in them.
I mean, they're out on the street. I mean, at least here, like it would have to be enclosed at bare minimum in a shop, you know?
Yeah, true.
Yeah. Ding! Kafir. Bugs halal.
Yeah, but it's halal. What more do you want, Jane? It's halal.
It's a bonus.
Yeah. All right. So, always remember, Aisha was just a child.
She was just 9 years old. She was only playing with her dolls. A 50-something-old Rasul approached. But coming from Allah, it's not an assault. She got sick from all the pressure, shortage of breath, and her hair fell off. Why was her silence seen as consent? Poor baby Aisha, she was innocent. She's the mother of all the believers, the title for being with a child abuser. Why Muhammad didn't leave her alone? Allah told him that child rape is condoned. Oh, Aisha, Aisha, pedophilia. Aisha, Aisha, cry, cry, cry. Aisha, Aisha is a victim. Aisha, Aisha, testify. They still blame you for starting the war, and you've been accused of adultery. But you were just a little child. What's wrong with Islam? 'Cause that's so wild. Aisha, Aisha, pedophilia. Aisha, Aisha, Aisha's tale of abuse. Her father Abu Bakr was so confused until the Muslims speak the truth. Her story must be told to save the youth. Aisha, Aisha, pedophilia. Oh, Aisha, Aisha, remember her name. Aisha, Aisha, one more time. Aisha, Aisha, what did he do to you? Aisha, Sahih hadith are true. Oh, Aisha, Aisha, pedophilia. Aisha, Aisha, cry, cry, cry. Aisha, Aisha is a victim. Aisha, Aisha, testify.
All right. So that's it. All right. And bye bye.